shot delivered.
I guess he should, yeah.
FPX actually had the man
I
advantage.
actually
The wall bang
think
attempt. Oh, it was just
smoking backside is good here, but I don't even know if I agree with smoking art on an eco round like
Fight's getting awkward. Shout still surviving in the back corner.
You know what I'm saying? Shouty, the old Sean Gares rule.
Left all onto Aaron. He's been the man in the back lines a lot of the
wow,
time,
what a
setting
fucking
up that
cage.
squad, but now they need him to stop this from going to an equalized scoreline. Trapped behind the cage. He has the lineup ready to try and deny anything on the diffuser, but they have
he got him perfect.
Where he's going to be.
No!
Look at Shao.
I don't think he did.
That first eye was massive.
So fast, I didn't even see
He
it.
got so many kills with those.
Ridiculous shot connected.
This guy's util's insane. His aim is insane. He's everything.
We have Angel's POV because I know he was revealed.
I actually think what would have been,
he was revealed,
obviously it's hindsight, but thinking of like a way to play that eco is we throw the two sides. And you don't smoke art, you take art with 3.
It was a fantastic
shout নাকি কথা কইতেছে এটা
shout.
performance from Shao, though.
Fat
And again,
cock.
I really do
You said
think
3
he
side
was, at
smokes
this
where you
point,
put one on
it's
top?
the
Yeah,
battle of the
you put
fates.
the on top.
Time
Yeah, on Nico, you mean, or just in
On an
general?
eco, on an eco, on an
First
eco.
kills, first deaths.
Yeah, I mean, even if you don't take art, like
you're the clutch player, if anything.
Would you want to smoke next to that box
supposed to
inside
have
art?
be,
You know what I'm talking
but,
about? So that it's just that
That's
one
supposed to be this good.
straight
Nice
hallway.
shot from Angel. All right.
Like that
Zach
tall
you don't
box
have
in
to
art.
punished
So
You don't
that
have that many smokes, that's the only problem.
I think that
Oh,
I think the problem with this
yeah,
smoke
you're
he's saying
right.
is that at any time they could like flash out or do some weird shit.
I feel like though, if you had 3 though and that art smoke was there, it's kind of sick because it forces them to be on top of stairs.
It does allow
They can't be to the left of it.
Or they're all inside the
One of the
smoke.
first times we're actually seeing some proper
playing
pressure
peekaboo.
put into
Yeah.
mid from Exit. They've been playing the extremities
Yeah, I
an
don't know how good
awful
that
lot.
would
Zagetsu is ready and waiting, and you can see the amount of counter utility he has ready to slow
Title's
them
wrong.
down.
It's probably just not updated on your end.
Some of the stuff's hindsight, but some of it is definitely like protocol-ish.
Tough because it's a new map, right? Like you're trying to figure out what is the right protocol.
And they have a fade ult, so they're probably not expecting anyone to like run through a smoke off timing when they fade ult. But the eye came in just perfect, and you know the timing's perfect too because Death flashed through the smoke, and he's like clearing right, and the eye pops up. Normally someone breaks that.
They're not cautious on the way in.
Really good time by fade.
They could get
They're being
tripped up, and there you go. The wall bank potential is there.
Died.
Sagetsu's the one to deliver.
Wow.
And times 2's it. Art is still on the back to be rooted out, and they are picking up
Artist.
every single kill.
My God.
The util as well. There will be death to at least
Oh.
one. A nice correction. He might even have time to get the plant in.
Four,
but I think he's heard the
four.
footsteps. He's waiting for the kill. And
What the
wow,
fuck? Now he's showing
Shao
off.
even just goes diving to make sure that he's not going to be able
Check
to
his
get that
fucking
plant.
PC.
It will be FPX to take
Check
back
out
the lead.
PC.
And
For
I'll be
real.
intrigued to see the
Usually I'm
fight. Not
joking,
bad.
but for
X's
real.
still able to purchase. There's a timeout for X3ET. They're able to buy, but
Imagine you get one PC check per game. You can call it out for another player. We'd like to use our PC check on Shao.
Spoke to them at that event before it even.
If anything, I feel like that'd be such a beta move that like they would get so much confidence out of it.
Like, admin comes over, just like does a quick antivirus scan, 30 seconds, pops a USB in, scans the PC, everything's good.
If I was Shao right there, I'd be maintaining strong eye contact the whole time.
And I think for X3ET, being one of those teams fresh to this level of play, it's a great thing for them.
Dude,
to be
Cypher
able
is
to
sick
roll
on
up
this map though.
Started out there with slightly easier opponents.
Yeah, it sounded like
and then
decent.
swinging. That was my POV from the very get-go. And we're seeing them do well
We'll
here,
see on
but
T-side.
this half may yet to be
Let's be
really
cam and
determined.
wide.
The next half is where things get
Tearing screens,
This
bro.
song is not good, yeah.
I wanna see
It sounds like someone is just like, like took a metal stick and is just running it across a bunch of metal poles, just across all of them.
In most rounds, he's
Just like
very
banging
good
it.
in the sideline. If you know that last round, he is playing on A. He does not get hit by the knife, even though his full setup is there. And if he does, all those trips are gone. The cages which he used to slow them down, even the haunt that goes behind them, all worthless. So it's just very well planned by FPX that, okay, you have something that directly counters my setup. I'm going to try and stand in a place where once that knife is gone, I can come back and basically fight you around it. It's the way you have to play, and you'll see this global utility usage from Artis as well in the same regard. The traps are down on this A site. He's on his way to B to put that camera, and then he'll be playing on the only other part of the map he hasn't yet touched around middle. So this man is currently
Angel's opping?
involved in every aspect of their defense. You can see how
critical it is to keep him alive, first of all, which is also an interesting thing when you consider his normal role on most maps. He's not the guy that you're protecting till the end of the round that sits in the corner and goes, I'm safe, guys, I'm on my phone watching the cam. You don't want that.
Let's
you
go,
want
X3ET, George. What's wrong with you, dude?
Confidence destroying them. It's a very different challenge for this guy. I think it's been doing well so far. Yeah, exactly.
Take fracture. That's the prime example of what Artist will be doing. Again, though, slow early take. The read coming through is again.
I know how you operate, George. You don't gotta explain it to me. We raise your wall, another wall.
But again, BCJ is going to be there.
Look
at the guy go, man.
See the benefit of this neon, the pacing.
Zekin is like here to win. He's not fucking around.
Spam it. That's the downside of that spot is you can get spam, but you've got the astral.
By the way, Zekin was #1 ranked last act, so maybe ranked is good. Actually, he's a duelist though. It's different.
Able to play nice and far back. No utility online for a little bit over on the FPX camp, and that's just going to delay them even further. Good snake bite though. Death is in trouble, but he hits the shot.
Yeah, he only stays aggressive so that the null command actually takes out their utility, so the retake can't have the screen. Come on now, Zipan looking to just try and take the firefights. It's going to be an even half in the end. X3ET able to stabilize a little bit towards the end, but honestly, it's about where it should be with how this game has gone.
Yeah, this is definitely a just scoreline and one that I'm very happy to see. Keeping it
priority
that first half, I guess the question is there a beneficiary?
This is elimination? No. Winner goes to playoffs and loser plays. Actually,
the
loser will play against crew for elimination qualifications.
Let's toss it over to the
but
desk.
The winner of this just goes through.
Thank you very much, Mitch and Tom. This is what we wanted to see. Two world-class teams play on par. And Ryan, what a treat we've gotten so far.
Neck and neck as well. Like X3ET especially. I think we need to talk about BCJ overall, and also Ph0en when it comes to the big performances they've been able to put in.
Hey, he's got the People of Venice shirt. That's cool.
I didn't even
know this.
So to compare the two, stats are looking very good for BCJ on this attacking side. But I wanted to look at some of these executes that X3ET have been going on and how instrumental BCJ is overall, because the utility out of him, death, all of this other stuff, he's finding so much success overall.
I love the fact that we can talk about the Fade players, especially when you think about 95% of the teams in this competition run Fade on Pearl. This is going to be a mainstay on this map. It's a mainstay on many others. And I like the fact that we can talk about this. Two big brains on your screen right now. The future of Pearl. This is most important because one, they have to learn the conditioning of each other as a team and how that's going to play. And two, compositionally, what does Artist do on the attack? That's my biggest question is defensively, he should have rocked their world. There was some nice cameras here and there. There was good trips over towards A. We spoke about the strength of, Cypher over on A. But on attack, is it mid lurks? Is it that kind of thing we're expecting from him? Where is he going to have his big effectiveness? And what does it look like for them on their attacking half?
He was like a rash on the defense as well, like towards the end, moving around, putting all his placements. But he's not really the lurking kind, but he will play whatever the team need him. They put him on Cypher. I just don't know how he approaches it.
I want to see him run.
Just at them.
Yeah, why not? It's Artist. It's what he's doing. What he does best. But yeah, I can't wait to see what he drums up in on the attack side. Mitch and Tom.
The teams talk with their coach on halftime. I'm pretty sure they do.
That's certainly an aspect of the game that Artist is going to, well, I would say, struggle with coming in. A very different facet of gameplay on paper that should be shown, but who knows? Maybe opening up the doors for him to go on more lurk play and actually become a more individual player on this side.
We all fucked up, by the way.
But only a few seconds left before we kick this off.
Oh, wait, no, I read it wrong. Never mind.
That's a lot of the time you'll have your Viper.
Oh, yeah, we all fucked up. We're at 8.
Just to keep you away from like going down and a lot of
8
the
assists.
Oh my god! Okay, it seems like we
what was
are
that?
kind
He
of
just
a
flew at
moment's
him?
breath within this series already.
Who just flew at who?
Be able to get one, and well, the sliding in from Zekin isn't going to get anything more. He doesn't expect Aaron.
Flew at I don't know.
Like
Someone at our
just to fight with Aaron, and they win the duel in the end. Sugetsu with the plant. It's something for FPX, but the consolation prize isn't yet secure. They've got to find themselves that extra frag. I mean, we're themselves into this position.
Dev's got to go super slow. Ideally, if he dies, they're fucked, and he is going slow.
They can potentially isolate this duel on death look at the distraction coming through. Xiao. Oh, well, he actually hits the shot. This man's not a distraction.
Here.
Oh, he made noise. Alive. He's been spotted and taken
BCJ
down.
with the big kills
will have
again.
Another pistol under their belts coming into half number 2.
Yeah, another solid start from them, and I'm glad to see that this aggressive style of play is not going anywhere. Like, even after Zipper maybe put a bit
those
of
things in their hands are heat packs to keep their hands warm.
Just the fact that they were so ready to continue their own aggression back into these sort of fights. They are not allowing FPX to almost bully them.
Did they throw anything else at Art when he did that?
Like,
I don't know, but I'd expect the fade eye, right?
From Zipan, he was just able to bully his opponents within the circle.
BCJ and Shower are talking to each other.
Well, he's getting one and getting.
He's like, I don't know why you're peeking me.
Oh, this round's not going to be too sweet.
Fade,
FPX
fade different now. We'll see.
We've seen the damage though.
He said the word just.
You know, just some pistols. That's all. Should be a nice and easy round, but yeah, think back to the last half. This is where FPX built those foundations to get themselves up to 6.
Yeah, this is where they got 4 kills.
Yes, almost won it. Came down to the 1v1. BCJ needed a triple for the 2nd time in a row to keep X3ET in it. It was a pretty shaky start. Not from him, but from everyone else, let's say. Now we come into this round, and that threat is hanging over X3ET again. They've invested into full Spectres, so we need to see the reward here.
Got it. Uh-oh. Don't overextend, boys. Don't overextend. I know it's tempting. Swing together. Fuck it.
Steve Splash Eyes.
We shouldn't push on Eco. Let's swing 3, 2, 1.
He gets peaked though. Nice work from Aaron, making sure they can't get him from behind and leave them limited.
Coach said not to peek. I'm going wide.
FPX already good with 1 kill.
What does Coach know? He's not a player up here.
That they get, it costs X3ET so much.
That's what I was telling myself too.
Utility learning, but most importantly, those 5 Spectres.
Exhausted all options, but Coach, seriously, I'm going all the way across.
Reposition from FPX. Where they're going towards.
I know I'm getting fined for this.
Side is wide open as X3ET group. A wise choice. Taking this together.
Well, if that's how your team functions, like,
oh, no
literally shit fines.
I'm taking the fine. I'll pay yours too. Swing, come with me.
Timing is going to be everything here. The swing.
Oh, Zekin with a 2 somehow as well.
They couldn't have played that more perfectly. The re-aggression.
No peeking on Nico's. Fucking grab the fines.
Ready to fight it as a team. And again, I don't think that's what they've done so incredibly well so far. Is just
the boys?
Team synergy in the majority
of
the
girls?
scenarios. Sure. I think most would argue man for
Couldn't
man,
tell
pound
you?
for pound. You're going to look at FPX in this game, but the way they've been playing, even just in these
the hell was that, a
rounds
meow?
on the defensive side has got me.
I heard a cat. I think I heard a cat.
Fantastic pivot. You're in a rough spot.
I heard a cat.
The map is divided up into all these different individual fights. So what do? You
think they finished Stray? I did.
Make sure at worst you're trading.
That motherfucker R99.
As we saw last half, give FPX the opportunities.
Fuck my shit up. Whatever his name was.
4 players survive. A share
RO3
over on X3ET. That's given into the hands of BCJ, the top fragger on the team. FPX have the rifles to play with. This is a huge advantage for them.
I mean, why not?
B12, that motherfucker, exactly.
B12.
B12.
Good, really good bonus. This is a good bonus. I like this.
But they're aware.
And they are right up into their spawn, but they've ran away. Zipan's even heard that great info for FPX.
The thing is, though, it's still going to waste some time. There's going to be a lot of angles that need to be cleared by FPX, and in the meantime, X3ET are not just going to be
so crazy that they got that far and they're like, nah, fuck it, we're going to sprint out of here.
Now, unfortunately, from what we
this is
can
actually
see
the perfect play for FPX.
So it's going to be really reliant on Cryo to get some damage.
That was fucked.
This
TV's not even on him.
For X3ET, and actually from FPX's perspective, it becomes a difficult round because
my God, run, my boy!
These guys have actually mid and decided that you're A or B.
Holy shit, he's blind there. Oh my God.
And now he's got 38.
Wait, other way. Fuck.
Sweet dreams.
I guess he was fucked regardless.
Push, perhaps. Zekin close to the smoke. He could dash out at any moment. But
I feel like Cryo is not feeling it at the moment.
All these players coming from the spawn.
He's getting kind of unlucky. They're not really like giving him any free kills.
Yeah, he needs a couple of ecos.
And HP gone on Sagetsu and Artis. This could come down to the cost even if they can just.
Wow, what a stun, dude!
Look at Zekin, man. This kid's good.
He's dialed in. He heard him on the flank.
This guy's on fire. Zipan will try to deal with him and nade into an
empty
position.
BCJ.
And BCJ swings to delete him. The last man
alive. What?
Dude,
Zekin and BCJ are throwing everyone in their backpack.
The Dynamics duo does it again here in Istanbul.
Ooh, that was hot.
They just move straight around the stuns that come out from Zek.
We're working on our
able
comms.
to isolate the player on site, and just one
like
by
that,
one,
Jordan.
we just see these FPX players fall. And even still, it looked like they were going to be able to steal this round away just with the last second moments from Xiao. But BCJ's
20 and
hasn't
6.
missed a beat.
Oh, yeah.
20 and 6
Holy
at the moment.
fuck,
Him and Zekken just flying high on the server. And while
Because Zekken watching BCJ talk shit.
weaponry in the bin. Okay, there's a showstopper online for Zipper.
Is Jordan
Maybe
nothing yet?
something with it, but ultimately you can't expect much from FPX in this round.
20 and 6 as a support player over on X3ET. The amount of rounds, I mean, close to half the rounds on the board were him putting them up there. Just a phenomenal game from BCJ so far, and he has picked one hell of a moment to step up. The champions of the last event now being challenged severely.
Ooh, they know they smoked it. They're aware of this.
He knows something's gone on. Someone's heard the smoke now. They've seen it. They know that these
How's this spot?
They know they're close.
Does that get checked? Like, I feel like it gets overlooked, but the guy swings and still kills him. Yeah.
Suspicious of this. There's no way nobody heard that smoke
Like,
bloom. So they're still going to approach this with caution.
Oh my god.
All shout for their trouble. This is where those
what else
players
did
try and blitz back through.
Yeah, I just feel like you have to adjust down low because to the left, because you're like looking like by long probably or backside.
Heating.
These individual
Heating.
fights
They're
gonna
need a cryo cell to cool this guy out.
Cryo though, finally put into position with that
Cryo's
operator.
on.
He's been one of the quieter players, but
He's
when
awake.
they need him, he's stepping
this one,
up.
Cryo.
He's left onto Saigetsu.
Fuck it.
He's doing a little bit
You're good, you're good. We'll close it out for you, right?
Def a little bit
Oh my god,
Def.
Def.
It's awkward, but he eventually gets the job done. Only 2 players survive for X3ET, but more
Wasn't even
importantly,
worried.
they've hit double digits.
I mean, I'll tell you what, if Zekken had died a little bit closer
let's
to
see where we're
I
at.
think we could have had a
9
clutch
plus
just there.
3,
All
we're at
he
12.
needed was a
We're
weapon
fucked.
in his hand. He
Let's
had the
see who's
time
in
to
it.
get that kill, but the Sheriff rate of fire
Proud.
not quite meeting up
What
to
is it,
standard.
12?
Yeah, we're at 12.
Phenomenal. I mean, that TP
I'm at
used
17, I need
essentially
5
as a bait
assists.
for those players in mid.
Oh, wait, you're in it too.
Okay.
Sorry, I
He's
didn't
on
know you.
the back.
Yeah, you're 24, Jordan.
Right
It's on the
this guy about
17.
to swing out on V-Long.
I need
So
an
we get
ace
the
eco
backstab
all
now.
running through
But
smoke
no.
right now.
In fact, the victory is theirs. They put it 10
This
to
guy's
6,
saying
double
da.
digits secured.
I didn't mind
FPX,
that's code.
well, they're putting all their credits on the line here and now.
Like
They do
Kuno.
come in here with pretty much all their ultimates, although X3ET are pretty close as well.
Oh, he didn't hear
Oh,
the
he
TV.
didn't hear
Hey,
it.
you heard
Didn't
it.
hear it. It just goes straight
Oh,
across.
I hope he
and
didn't hear
was
it.
able
Didn't
to
make
get
a
free
step.
kill onto
Oh.
Cryo.
Imagine you heard it, but
Nice.
ignored it. He's like, nah, there's no way he goes out.
That's
He wouldn't fucking dare.
problem. The amount of control that's been taken.
Oh,
Second,
that skin is actually
spotted out a pixel,
fucked.
so sees the Prowler coming
Oh, he went
through,
back in?
but goes back
Crazy.
for more, and this
Didn't
time
even
he's
stun
shut out.
He's overfeeling it,
Lunatic.
overfeeling it,
I love it. It's
overheating it.
worked a lot of the time, but this time around, the punish is
Molly,
there.
but
X3ET
you are
now
still fucked.
Sectioned out. Def has a nade at his feet. A paranoia dodge, though. He might be able
Your
to
flash
catch
maybe or
someone
nah?
this
Fuck
way.
it.
Surprise,
Well,
yeah,
he's
I'm
being
surprised
swung
he
on
doesn't even
himself.
try to-
Too much control for FPX. They've already owned
Yeah, we didn't
the
want that
entire
round
map with
anyway.
a double from Artis. This one's
They have
all
the
but
stats.
done. BCJ. He's
Give
had
us
some
some
They have the
confidence
stats
skills.
to hold up
clutches
the
so
controller
far this game,
assist.
but
They're all thinking
the
of
1v5's a little too much to ask.
Yeah, you know, I think they can give him a break in this one. Just want to hold on to the weaponry as well. Like,
There
you
goes
can
that
see
clutch percentage.
Yeah, well, the second
Who won the second
also
game?
is
The last
very,
match,
very low
Fnatic won
credits.
it.
So just making sure he keeps a rifle. Xiao.
Very close, though.
Bypass each other. I don't know if he'll check. I don't know if
Timing!
he'll check back through the window. Oh, they've
Oh,
gone
he's
straight
fucked.
past. It's
Or
almost
is he?
perfect. Like he's just walked around. Xiao's going, no, he can't be A. I've cleared A. Like
Please
there
go
definitely
Summo? Why?
isn't anybody
No.
over that side of the map. And
Why?
while I think for that reason, BCJ is going to get away with this rifle. So that'll probably secure their buy for the next round, give them something to play with. And I believe, although FPX do still have a fair amount of ults, I think the same was happening for X3ET on the other side.
Now we saw those ships in the night there. Of course, that
Yeah,
was
anyone
showing
that's
us
making
the
fun of someone
third-person angle. And Sapphire as well. We got to give shout-outs, man, because this map there's
for
not
reasons
a ton of
that
on it, so it
you
gets
shouldn't
kinda
be,
hard, but we've
ban
been
them
catching all the
forever.
action, so
And don't put a ban request.
That's the thing, like,
Amazing,
even
though.
for us, we come in, first time casting Pearl, it's a little bit
Like,
nerve-wracking.
there's
and then you just
things you can joke about and there's
that
things you shouldn't.
all of
The
the
things you
observers we
shouldn't,
have here are massive
don't do it
nerves.
here. 'Cause I'm not.
So it
Okay.
doesn't matter, like,
plus
they catch
करेगा
everything. I just have to sit here and go, ooh, look, he got killed. Like, makes my life so easy.
It does.
I love
it really
those
does.
Oh, he missed
Here
the
we
molly.
go, Zekken again, and he's through.
Dude, he just sprays the Vandal. He's going against everything I
That
say.
is one.
Go into a situation like that and come out.
No, overheats.
Lucky.
Unlucky, but still.
क्या रे भाई मासूस
We're
से
back to even numbers. The 3v3 though, this is a huge problem.
Oh my
for
goodness,
X3ET. They
Clive.
so much of their control.
Also, if you see someone that's saying some stupid shit, they're not banned. Just at them.
जब मैच देखते थे तो गर्लफ्रेंड लगे चेक करे
he's still going.
At them and Adamad. At them and Adamad. Or me. Or me. I ban people as well.
He comes around and it looked like Angel was ready, but
it was actually a big one.
Didn't expect him to be quite that close.
I don't. Yeah, I feel like Angel was like shocked he pushed him there.
Give them back that advantage. Prowler being thrown into
Cam
the
doesn't
A
see that, or I guess
yeah, we get
find
it.
anything just yet, although Aaron is going to spot them out, so that push coming through. There is still the Nightfall.
They're just
available.
committing hard.
If FPX choose to use it, it might not
Going
be a
through
bad
that?
spot. They've got to try and clear out this back
Nah,
corner.
that's
and
too
Aaron's still
crazy.
standing here. It's
I don't
just
even
not
feel
gonna
like
be
he
spotted
wanted
at
to
all.
do that. Like it seemed like he was
Leaving
pushed through,
no HP,
right?
stuck
Someone
in a
told him.
horrible
Yeah, like I feel like he didn't want to go through that because he came out like looking nowhere really.
Of discipline. In that duel, he's holding a pixel angle. I think he tagged Artis twice in the body, and he didn't dare to peek again until the smoke had bloomed. And when it does, he only repositions into a corner, gets away from the utility, and perfectly follows through on that kill. Xiao's got 10 seconds, 3 players to take down. I think we all knew that wasn't going to happen this time. 11-7. X3ET steaming into the lead here in the second half. A little bit of a hiccup last round,
Next
but
map.
they seem to have resolved that.
Who's in the running?
To be honest,
I think
that's
you,
one
no?
of the weaker duels
We're
I've
in.
seen from Zek. Normally that's first bullet accuracy, and he gets the second kill. This time he needed.
Damn, I can't believe he killed Angel there. Actually, he was holding.
But they got it done.
I think that's the thing that X3ET are doing incredibly well, though. It's not necessarily that first point of aggression, it's the re-aggression. Like, they're never static, they're never just sitting still waiting for FPX to come to them. They're consistently hunting around the map to try and find out, okay, where are they going? What can we do to sort of put this in our favor? And you've got players like BCJ, like Zekken, just doing so much work in those spots. The only time they've really struggled, even on this defensive side, is when they've been caught out by something. So Cryo getting really aggressive and Angel being able to TP past the angle. Other than that, well, I can see why FPX have called a timeout here.
To be honest, from a different perspective, obviously that being
We're
called
gonna do
out by
crowd
a
starting
Soundcube,
Friday.
just on game plan side, that's really where the concern comes from with picking a map like Pearl. I mean, for X3ET, they're in the perfect
I mean, I love this
spot to
pick
pull
by
out a
X3ET.
like this because
In
they're
all
the
honesty,
underdog
like
in the
obviously it's
series.
easy to say that when they're
Generally,
winning,
whenever we
but
see a new map come out, it is
like
the favorites that are avoided.
FPX,
It's the favorites that
arguably
outright
best team in the
ban,
world.
because that is where
You're a massive
ultimately
underdog.
the
It
skill
makes
level
sense for
is
you
going
to come
be
into
a
the
little bit
event
closer,
with
just
a
because we
gimmick
haven't had
pick,
the time
which
to
would
fully
be
flesh
Pearl,
out this map
because
development.
no one knows
So for
anything about
FPX
it.
coming in,
So if you just
there's
hard
certainly
practice Pearl,
opportunities.
surprise the
Now
pick.
becomes difficult. They have
If
2
they let it go
rounds left on
through,
the defender side
obviously
to
they
pull this
practiced
across
it
the
too,
line.
but you got to make
Just
sure
look
you're
at
like
the
extra good
movements.
on
I
it.
mean, not
Then
any
you know you
one
can steal a map
particular
away.
side. This is going to be
Baik dari saya.
It's the best thing like the underdog team could do.
Never give FPX anything.
Iya deh, Bang.
We've
Maksud
already
sih.
seen it in this tournament. We saw it at Masters. Any small detail that is missed, and this team can come back into a game in a matter of seconds. So, X3ET, I'm sure they're not going to underestimate their opponents. As said, they've got some very experienced players over on their side, and I'm not talking about the Battalion Pro.
Your match tomorrow? No. Tomorrow's off day, and then Wednesday starts 10 a.m. East.
A lot of ultimates online. Zekken, I don't actually think he was spotted there, so he's able to hold his ground. They even have a grab world just in case somebody is in position. He's going to keep pushing.
Wow, man. He's so good.
He was out, dude. Like, it's over.
You know, and he does it coming out of the sprint.
I know this is even elimination, but it might as well be.
The smoke
Get him
went
out.
down, BCJ swung, and the bullets just whizzed right past Sitban. The same in the other direction. He spotted one towards the back. No idea how many players are waiting for him on the other side. FPX are spread out, though. They're not looking to push just yet. I don't
know what the plan here is. 45 seconds. Wait, Viper's AFK?
I think he probably pops a bit of utility.
Oh, no, he's holding. Okay.
Oh,
he was holding. Okay, I thought for a second.
Now they found a lighter side to the map, but he
Did you see him in spawn?
from the door and takes Angel down. I mean, FPX.
30 seconds left.
The game plan's not working, and they've got 25
He had 45 seconds.
left to
I looked
choose
at the
where to
radar.
go.
He was in spawn and bombs down. He's just in spawn, like, standing.
2 headshots through the door. Like, that's it. He's just been re-peeking. That's what this whole round has basically been. The rest has just been delay, and I think
Zekken's just better to actually pay for his college tuition.
We're just gonna let them get
I don't know, man. Zekken looks different, dude. He actually looks like... I'm pretty sure he has the best stats of the event. I can confirm it. I mean, this is obviously only their second series.
That is
but at this current moment, he does have the best stats based off his last 2 maps. So it isn't a big sample size, but
#1 reason that you lose a round like this is a
let's see where he stands after this match.
Making a mistake, deciding, hey, we're 5v4, but I'm gonna push B long and get the extra info. Oh, I'm dead, and they're planning B. It happens far too often.
But as based off of the teams that have played more, the best one is Buzz, and then Ye, and then Laz.
You will just never see him give away those kills.
And then Will and Kazan.
Pemain que sos guys.
Top 5.
They're kind of peeking every so often, going, yep, he's still there. And he just sat there. He held a wall for 2
And this
minutes.
is based off ACS, by the way.
Aaron is a patient guy. I'm losing my mind watching it, but he's just like, oh, okay. If they don't come, they don't come.
Okay.
Feeling it too much. It's all good, though. You got us 12. We'll get you 13.
You can see the rifle looking to be retrieved.
We'll take care of the rest.
Yeah, you've done your job. It's fine. That's literally what they told him. We got you. Go ahead. Never mind, we don't got shit.
This time, and well, it goes quite a bit better when Zekken isn't at the door anymore.
This angle is not that bad.
Close one, yeah.
Never mind, this angle's dog shit.
It's insane. You got
Wait. Oh my god, he's so good.
The man is just unkillable.
Oh, this is perfect. They gotta close this map out so I can go watch this video after.
That's the spike.
This is gonna be great to go into it off of this performance.
Away entirely. He is low HP, all right? 2 versus 2. He is more valuable right now as a camera, just holding down an angle. But further past that, they have a
Nice low-key throwing though.
It's possible.
No. I mean, Zekken's push was not that great, obviously. And then I think the way Def died was he thought he could molly in time, but he was wrong.
He is now a camera. This round is on cryo.
I guess I don't know if you would call that a throw though. Just mistakes.
Operator in hand, the consistency is through the roof, and tell him he is moving into
Cryo's moving in.
the right position.
Oh yeah.
He'll be holding this angle
is
from spawn.
just beautiful.
Oh no, man, just hold it. There you go.
The shot.
Last guy he knows is there. 12 seconds. GG. Welcome to NA.
13-7, we close out map.
I can't believe he went for that peak, by the way.
Of course he goes for that peak. His cryo cells.
That's kind of crazy.
A very enjoyable match of
For 12 seconds? Yeah. He could. He has the AWP though. I think that's the thing though. He has the AWP. It's like an easy kill, low key.
You look at the 2 players at the top of the board. BCJ
I think so.
I think you just take another angle and hold it, right? He's gonna go into the site.
Yeah. That's safer.
The entirety of that game. Zekken leading the charge. That was always the questions.
I mean, there's a chance he lifts it and dies.
Maybe throw in a little jump spot. Maybe put your TPs down.
I guess the only side of that I would say is like the fact that he peeked it and got the kill shows the confidence, but I feel like if he was hiding and he missed, it would really break him, you know? Because he didn't do what he would normally do, you know? I feel like he just hasn't got to like repeat that.
And even having some crazy close plays on the way. This is one hell of a start.
BCJ 24-7.
Yeah, that was a nuts map. Him and Zekken, actually.
Yeah.
Apex Legends खेलते नहीं वाला Apex खेला है
that was great.
Oh, Apex खेल
I gotta pee.
Oh my god, that thing is huge.
It was a power rate.
सीरीज का पे $1 हैक कर
I don't care, Tom. To be honest, Tom, I don't give a damn. It's all the
हैक
same.
तेरा तो Apex से
He was looking fucking. Never mind. They might not play the map.
Hey, heavy.
Maybe they didn't get any practice. I don't know.
My character से या नहीं
मुक्त नहीं. But as we said, this is where
Ball.
these sort of things will happen. Yeah, for the picking the new map, it gives you that little leg up. You can see that FPX were not ready for this necessarily. There's a lot of work to be done on the Pearl.
They were playing Split, right?
Exactly. They banned it. They saw pick Pearl. They're like, can they do that?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunate for them this time around. But now, Tom, here's the benefit. They're not that bad on the next 2
They're
maps.
quite good at Fracture.
Pretty familiar with Fracture. That's going to be coming up next. For now, though, we're going to toss
1-0 exit. Yo, let's go. That's kind of hype. That's kind of hype. What the hell did I just say? That's kind of fucking hype. Not gonna lie. Because this is a huge no jinx match. All right. Oh my god, the fade. I don't want that. I don't want that there. Fuck. Close this stuff. Champions Tour. Alright, let's take a look at this video. Oh, BCJ. The man that just dropped fucking bombs. I haven't watched it. I've heard it's a good one. So I don't know if we'll be able to watch the whole thing right now, but we'll start it off and see how far we can get. We probably won't be able to actually, because this match will definitely start before then. What's the best spot for that cam? Here?
I've been working for the DPW, Ghost Point Farms, for
we want subtitles.
24.5 years. We have 2 classifications here, drivers and laborers. I'm a driver.
We can keep them on, fuck it.
What I do is haul big material out for water main breaks or any kind of road work. We have a lot of road work going down in the city right now. Curb repairs. I'll take this truck to go, you know, kind of scout out what needs to be done, what they need, what kind of product they need. Once we get that figured out, I'll come back to the shop. I'll grab.
Oh, he operates a.
I will load it up with whatever they need. Normally it's crushed concrete.
Fuck, what are they? Is it called a dump? No, it's not a dump truck. It's what is it called?
Gotta get the right amount in the hole, so I might have to make a couple trips.
I mean, he drives a dump truck, and then that is called the excavator. That's what it's called. That's the one, excavator.
I gamed when I was younger, but you know, esports wasn't around. So, but Brendan, as he was growing up and he was young, we gamed, you know.
BCJ still holds it, and these fraggers are continuing to frag. BCJ with 3.
It's a front loader.
He's having fun too, man.
Anyway.
Yeah, an opening would be sublime, but it's just being covered. BCJ.
Sorry, düşecek FPS. Both of us and said, you know, what do you think about this? And we were, you know, always been 100% behind Brendan. You know, like I said, he was dealt a bad health, and good things. I told him good things are gonna happen, you know, and they have. You know, it's been great. I love watching my son play. It's
good things happen to good people.
Because it is my son, and you know, I call him after every match. I said, man, right here, round 7. You know, he's like, I know, Dad. You're not telling me anything I don't know.
BCJ, when he could do some serious damage, some serious work, and there he is. Flash, pop around the corner, another player spotted, and yep. Oh, what a play by BCJ.
Sick camera. Holy fuck.
It's me coming out, my gaming self coming out, you know. That's how close some of these matches are, you know. One little peak or one little this could turn a match around.
That's cool, that's cool. That is that, watches like that.
I kind of live through Brendan now. I don't game anymore.
I feel like that helps a lot to have a supportive family.
All this stuff.
How'd the first map finish?
It's all connected.
There we go. 13-7. Let's go.
Wait, I didn't look at the Preds, but I'm gonna mute real quick. I'm watching this video. I'll be back.
Yeah, go.
What the fuck?
I wouldn't have handled it as well if he had. You know, a lot of people be like, woe is me. You know, why does this happen to me? And I've never seen Brendan say anything like that ever. Nothing. He's always just dealt with it, and this is what I got, you know, and he's no different than he was when he.
Yeah, comment as personal. Share a comment direct. I don't need the sauce.
That's awesome.
I need to know where is that service.
That's the intro. The VCJ.
Yep. I'm getting my infusion right now. I get it every 8 weeks. Come back to Michigan, say what's up to the family, and have Renee give me an infusion.
We've been live at home
doing
anymore.
This for quite some time now, since I was, like probably 16, 17. Kind of figured out it was something to do with my stomach, but we weren't like sure what it was.
Ready? Here's out.
Mm-hmm.
It actually started with his neck. He was not having good movement with his neck and stuff. And, we took him to several doctors. We were going from physical medicine doctor to a neurosurgeon, and the neurosurgeon told us, oh, it's just muscle. Like he plays too many games. His muscles are seized up or whatever. And so that was one misdiagnosis. We had a second misdiagnosis from the orthopedic surgeon. He had more stomach issues, and that's when we went in for that. They told us it was his appendix. He had his appendix removed.
We had to be on bowel arrest, so I couldn't eat food. I couldn't drink, even like water at that time. So I was getting all like my nutrients and stuff through like a big bag, and it was going through an IV. That was what I initially started with until they figured out what I had. And once they figured out that it was kind of Crohn's disease and linked with that, then now I'm on the medicine that, treats it.
The arthritis with his neck, it's connected to the Crohn's. It's the same issue. Everything is inflamed. So his neck inflamed in between and fused together, and his intestines inflamed.
Getting poked every 8 weeks is definitely...
I'm gonna have to try somewhere else, I'm sorry.
Will do. But yeah, I get more comfortable over time for sure.
It is a autoimmune disease, which means his immune system attacks itself, attacks his gastrointestinal tract. So this medicine, it's called a biologic, and it basically just inhibits part of his immune system so that it won't attack his GI system anymore. Brendan's probably been in remission, or mostly remission, for about 6 years now since he started this medicine. So it's not to say he's without symptoms completely, but he's able to function normally, or as normally as somebody with his condition can. He's always got to watch what he eats, and stress plays a big part in his symptoms and how severe they can get. So this tournament is probably going to be difficult for him. Stress causes an inflammatory response, which hurts his spine and it hurts his stomach.
So
I gotta say, he's living every teenager's dream right now, to be a professional gamer. But I don't think anybody that I see would have the dedication that he has.
Brendan had 19 inches of his intestine taken out. When he was in the hospital for the month, he asked, "Dad, do you think you can get my computer up here? His gaming computer?" I'm like, I think so, I guess so. So I found a flatbed cart, came home and grabbed the monitor, the tower, and put it on the cart, and I'm wheeling it through the hospital. Everybody's looking at me like, what is this guy doing? And went up to his room, and you got that little feeding table that they kind of slide in over you when you're eating.
Yeah.
We popped his monitor on that, and he had his tower, and the nurses walked in, and like, okay. So for the time he was in the hospital, he was gaming.
That's fucking dope.
It's what he wanted to do,
That's so dope.
When they asked me if there's anything I need, I asked my computer, and I played an Overwatch ranked game from my hospital bed to stop my decay. Daily life is obviously a little harder. Walking around and seeing people, I can't look up at them. I gotta kind of push my chest out like this to look straight. That's how I look at the ceiling now, So walking around all day, pushing my stomach out definitely like hurts my back, and so that's where my back pain comes from a little bit. Pretty much the whole neck's fused, so that's, done and dusted. But yeah, figuring it all out soon.
That's why he's
the medicine is a preventative.
Sitting
and it's hopefully
kind of straight, looking up at his monitor a little bit.
It doesn't mean it couldn't. They don't know everything about medicine and what it does and doesn't do. So.
I know he told me in Copenhagen that the first match against Optic, he said he was in
Dude, it was not good.
He was in a lot of pain, and so not only you got to deal with world-class talent, Optic, defending world champions, but you got this pain in your back that you got to somehow. I told him you got to try and. First of all, I said Motrin.
I told him a pillow.
And then I said, you just got to get out of your head. You just got to focus on what you got to do, But it's hard when you're in pain,
Yeah, I was out. After that first game against Optic, I was out the whole 2 days after that, pretty much, just lying in bed or very limited. I think everyone's got their own vice for, motivation, but it's definitely a big one for me is, family, because, they've always been supportive of my gaming career, so that's, a big motivation factor for me going into every event.
Yeah, this is so, emotional, dude.
He handles it great. He handles it different than I do, Like, I was getting mad, like, what the heck, but I always try staying positive. I always tell Brendan, you gotta stay positive,
I remember going through this hospital with a lot of disabled kids.
Okay, we're gonna finish it after. Maybe that's for the better, because people are gonna start crying. But it's It's a very cool video,
It doesn't
though.
necessarily look like they're going
Props to him for being okay with,
Instead, he's
you
making
know,
his move into sand.
giving all this insight, because it's obviously very personal stuff that
they can almost sit out
they're talking about.
As well. You mentioned the
You're a BCJ fan, yeah?
That shot is absurd.
Yeah, no, I got halfway through. Yeah, it's pretty emotional.
If I'm not wrong, that was a wallbang through Aaron.
Towards the end, they talk
the
about, like, you know,
Zenitsu up top, not spotted, and
I think he had a match flat when they're in Iceland where he just, like, flaring, and he's got, like, insane pain. So you just, like, he's not gonna, like, go, like, tweet about it, make excuses. He's just, like,
right, yeah, obviously.
I think this is why.
Yeah, I was saying props to him for opening up about it. It's a pretty personal thing. It is, yeah.
All the setups or the ideas that they had. It's just what artists can do when he's allowed to get aggressive, when he's allowed to get up in your face, and he has
Small
that
spoilers.
get out of jail
It's all
free
right.
card. So I think that it's going to be really tough to play against. And sort of leaning into the stat, the last few times they played this, 13-7 Paperex, 13-7 Optic, 13-5 Fnatic, 13-5 DRX. Like, these are all top teams, innovative teams that they have battered.
Yes, and that's obviously the concern here. It's why you look at this series and you think, well, look, if FPX win the first map, it's over. And if it goes to 3, it might still be over in favor of FPX.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, look, there's no secret. FPX are favorites.
Okay, be nice, chat. Hopefully you motherfuckers have some perspective now. Facts, dude.
Battle for X3ET, but they've got the buffer. They've got the safety net to play with. The second round won't see any...
If you ain't got something nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Pistols to play with.
I mean, that can go for me too, but I don't really go over the limit
They do have to be cautious when pushing. They don't
on anyone, I feel, but yeah.
I see 4 players on the B site. An opportunity for some damage, perhaps.
Yeah, it does look like they're walking right into where all of the players are currently sitting. Bar Cryo, who's been left to almost just work as that one defensive unit on the other side of the map.
They just get rolled on pistol?
Zipan and Ardis, though, have been able to get quite far. They'll have the information of Zek and isolate him easily, but Death has been able to find one.
Oh, no.
Nah, dude, no.
Been there, done that.
Yep.
That's RNG right there.
Left.
Unlucky.
all right.
One fight. You know, he had his pistol round.
Your bias is showing.
No.
It's so funny. That's
I
his
saw
game
the
in a
server
nutshell, too,
take
because
great
he's just, like,
dives,
melting
so
people.
okay.
Shit like that happens, you know?
Cryo, last guy alive.
Also
2
hard
shots in the
to
head,
keep it
Hunter only
rolling
fires
with
one
the break in
before he's
between new
met by
map,
Shao.
everything.
That's the second round for FPX, locked in and secure. Now X3ET get to respond. Rifles about to come through.
Okay. You guys ready?
Oh, that was 1 FPS.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's on Duelist. You got -1 margin.
We don't need a replay.
That's on Duelist.
What you're saying is that wasn't his fault. You're blaming the entirety of the production here.
Neon and Raze?
The power went out.
The people that hire you, you're blaming them.
No. I think it was the power. Power out. It could have been light.
I don't know. There's a lot of lights on it.
Okay, I'll go 23.
Yeah, it's probably draining from the power of his PC, I'd say. Something like that. Unlucky either way.
It's a good thing you don't work in tech.
Yeah. I actually used to be an IT engineer.
19.
Yeah. We used to get called back to
You should have got a -1.
They just kept breaking stuff.
20.
Third round.
This is the thing with FPX. They always have these better buys going into these rounds because of the way they purchase.
I'm thinking.
You've got the light shields.
You guys don't think that's low?
I think it's low.
Previous that they normally do.
A little low.
Sure.
Not that low. It depends if it's a stomp.
A huge hit to take early in this round.
I'll do.
But you got to think about, even if it's a stomp, you got to think about 13 deaths for sure.
Yeah.
Your flasher, your breach player picking up the first.
So like you're really hoping it's a
They've got to be worried
13-0 almost. I don't know.
Yeah.
The fact that they can't necessarily take the fight without main
I'll do 30.
A bit of a whiff. He's
30
got
on the
damage
dot.
done, but now FPX should have the sight off the back of it. No Viper wall to get them across. Angel smokes are down. They need to go here and now. But look at X3ET re-aggressing, taking the control back. The 2v2, Shao low, Zipan. If he goes down, this round becomes very difficult. But he's made it out with the spike.
Oh, this is smart. Like, you can see X3ET, they're slowly
I'm
clearing all of the angles around the site, almost patiently waiting
Yeah,
for
you're
this
choosing
move.
a little low.
I don't know if they're going to realize in time. Like, it's going to be a solid afterplant situation for FPX before they even begin to move because they've spotted the spike within the B site. But I think it was actually BCJ Smoke.
I thought about it as well, but I locked
them
it in.
to exit back through.
Wait,
just a nasty
yeah,
surprise for them
I
in a
did the
moment's
wrong
time,
math.
and I think the realization is slowly coming
Yeah,
through.
I mean, the only reason I would say I would want to change is because I blatantly like just was like mental error.
Does everyone want to change then? Or everyone's good?
I wouldn't change
I'm
normally.
good.
I wouldn't change normally because I would be like, oh, it's just like a guess, like a risk, but it wasn't an intentional risk. I was counting wrong.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna change as well then. Fuck it.
I was just trying to like double like a 13-9 pretending they died.
I'll go 27. What do you got?
Anywhere, and it's the cross being held by FunPlus. That causes problems. Great tag to BCJ. Follow up by Aaron. We've seen a player here before.
Calculating.
And Aaron won't fall to it
Yeah,
this
exactly.
time.
That's why I was
calculating.
Oh, no change. He said no change.
Oh, shit.
All right, I'm back to 23.
This is the downside. You see a team like them come
The
in.
man has spoken.
Winning 2-0
The man has spoken. He said no change. The man himself. I'm out of the picture, Jordan. I tried to. I tried for you.
No, it's the light shields. It's the way they buy early.
No change, done.
And they're right back in.
Alright, whatever. I'll take it on the chin.
And the danger as well is that they're also going to have the tournament.
Oh yeah, I went to as well.
You've seen how Artis has already started off this game.
Oh, we also got to consider stage res deaths.
In the early stages of this one.
It's just a stop. If it's a stop, maybe I get lucky.
Going into this next
round.
round.
I don't.
What did I guess? 20?
Taken.
Yeah.
Maybe that power outage.
Yeah, no, I told you those lights.
Yeah.
They're.
In hindsight, I would be thinking closer to like.
I said 23, didn't I?
Yeah. Now.
I said 23. Yeah.
Closer to
25.
35, 30, yeah, 34 to 30.
Well,
yeah,
the technical pause
I chose
coming
25,
through.
but I even thought that was low. But I'm expecting this
very,
to
very
be
early days. As
quick.
you said, this is about to be the first proper buy round, I guess, for both teams. Although really, FPX came into the previous with much of a proper buy round as you like, but it's that tour de force. The one-shot scoped weapon coming out represents a big danger for the X3ET side, as well as that. They're not going to have a ton of money after the previous round.
Yeah, get a nap.
We had a client crash even.
Client clash?
Client crash.
Which one of our clients?
Client crash?
That's happened twice this tournament so far.
Well,
Game
yeah,
crashing.
I suppose there's a bit of a scrap on the server. Luckily, we keep it there. This technical pause should be remedied shortly then, if we're just loading right back up. That language there, what is it? It looks so different to everything else.
I think it's Thai, but I'm not certain. So I'm sure if I'm wrong, there would be a lot of people correcting me.
We did look, and it was like, we figured it could be Thai in a different font, right? Because it doesn't look exactly
My
like
game just crashed too. Nice.
Font, maybe.
What do you think of Scream on his performance so far? I feel like he was looking good. In the second series, looking way better in the second series. First one, they didn't look that good as a team. Who was the second one verse? It was Liquid and like I need to check.
I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like
someone in the stadium shout at me if it wasn't.
EVG? Oh yeah, that's right. EVG. That's right. It was elimination versus EVG.
Exclusive?
Okay.
Everyone in the stadium was paying attention.
Yeah, he was looking way better there.
So we're good.
Well,
they all were actually.
You irritate someone, which is probably already.
So right now, these are the games that are coming up that are like pretty spicy.
I think
Elimination qualification between Ph0en1x Liquid. That's one. Elimination qualification with Loud Zeta. That's two. And then obviously the loser of this. The winner of this goes through to playoffs. The loser plays crew. That's also elimination qualification. Third one. And then the fourth one, 100 Thieves Fnatic, which is the spiciest. Loser or elimination qualification. So right now we've got one NA team through. Let's see if we can get all three. That's the question.
To the point where you go, okay, I'm going to go for this orb because you're probably trying to go for a different one.
Well, Tom, I've heard from production. And unfortunately, we'll be going back in, I'm kidding. The game's ready to roll in just a moment, and I already see the timer ticking away, so let's get right back into Fracture. Round 4 about to kick off, and as we said, the buy round in full effect.
I wonder if X3ET can make something on this map.
Whether he's going to pop the ult with the rifle.
Or is it just like FPX, they picked it, they're the best, GG.
It's been a curiosity for the FPX side we've seen a couple of times. A difference between them and others, and this rifle round here on the attack, we'll see a very slow approach. A trap on north
looking
side,
at this
and
map,
everybody else scrapping for the southern side.
Like looking at the mini map is always so confusing to me.
Why?
Unless I'm playing, because I don't know. It just like looks the same from both sides. Does that make sense?
You can see the clearance.
No, I can distinguish well because the top is like the dish side, right? Because it's like the top of the map. and then the bottom would be like the main side.
What about if you're just looking to left and right?
Left and right?
Top or the bottom. Distinguish it that way, 'cause that's how I cover it, and it confuses the fuck out of me.
Like if I'm on A or B, then I know up is this side, I guess, and then like down is main side.
But I want to look at the assists. I mean, I don't know if I can request right now we get a replay from the start of that round just to kill. Because there were 3 assists. That was in a matter of seconds of the round starting.
I have the same problem. I also think B should be A and A should be B.
That I can see. That makes sense to me. The sights don't make sense in my head.
Slow sometimes, but when
smaller sight where the anchor's most likely
they are instantly in your face.
Yeah.
And X3ET are even losing.
Would it be too late to swap it? Well, A is smaller. You would want A to be B, right?
And there is no safe haven for him to fall to.
Would they swap it, or is it too late for that?
He's being flanked, but he is actually going to be spotting out the Angel really wants to
No, it's not too late. Write the letter, you know? I got a couple things for you to include in the letter.
Be a little bit careful. Now, they have the
there's no way they
so
swap
it might
it.
actually be worth risking just to remove that final gun. The problem, though, for X3ET is financially they are in the bin. Like, they just about managed to
This guy in chat said A is always left of defender spawn, B is always right.
They are going to buy into this one.
Maybe that's the theme to it, I'm not sure.
Well, it depends on how you look at it.
No, like from defender POV. That's what he's saying. Like defender POV, left is always A, B is always right.
Isn't that still depending on how you look at it?
But
how does that?
Like defender, when you spawn, you're looking straight. That's what I would imagine that POV.
How they play this game.
Oh, I see.
Taking just milking
You're looking
advantage they can out of those early rounds.
Towards A main.
Snake bite.
Right, that's
ready for
bottom of the
Cryo,
map.
but he wins the duel. Still pays for it with his life.
Yeah, an early trade, not too bad to be honest.
Not sure.
The rifle. That was what they actually
Yeah, I think he's saying like based off the POV of the exact spawn, like wherever you're looking, like if you go left it's A, if you go right it's B.
Trying to get that rifle into position where it can do
and I don't know if that's true, is it?
See the orbs actually being retrieved, Viper's Pit available for Saigetsu. I don't know if he'd use it in this round. Like
fucking hammered or something.
I'm thinking about it right now.
I don't even know the sights on the map. That's the problem.
That's right. No, that's right. No, I think
so. That's the theme, I guess. It's just literally based off of that. Which is an interesting way to do it, I guess.
It goes as FPX make their way around to B.
I never knew that. I wonder how that person knew that.
Utility to clear out. You can see the nade up top.
Or realized it, I guess. It's like a very
He's got it on
small
lockdown.
thing.
Actually, kind of interesting to use that ult now because
whoever said that, I feel like that's hella 5-head. How did you even figure that out?
Just gonna get a classic from your body. So
I guess you can if you tried to actually look and figure it out, maybe, but like you would have had to sit down and compare.
In the ranged fights. They just scoped in, taking down Aaron.
Wait, no, bind is no, that's right. No, it's right. Everything's right. I was trying to figure out the maps. Everything's right. Split? No.
They've dealt with the rifle.
Yeah, left is always A. Left is always A.
Left is always A, B is always right.
Left is yeah, that's true.
That's the theme then. That's how they decide.
From defense?
From defense when you spawn the POV. If you go left, you go A. If you go right, you go B.
What will be the last weapon?
Yep. I don't know if that helps or hurts us here, but you know, now we know.
At least we understand the system of how they do it.
So aggressively wanting to try and remove a little bit. Saigetsu there, man.
All right, let's go next, man.
That's why he's pushing
aggressively. Let's go to Breeze.
Let's do the next gun round and then we go next.
That's just Saigetsu.
This one right here.
Wait, that's not true, right? On this map?
On this map? So like when you spawn and you're looking straight, Jordan, like as you drop into the map and you spawn, you're looking straight. Then if you go to the left, you'll go towards A, and you go to the right, you'll go towards B, because you're looking you're looking towards T spawn. You know?
I was confused. You wanna know why I was confused? Because I was just looking at the stupid fucking radar with the stupid fucking map letter name.
No, yeah, if it's not radar POV.
Double confused me because it's still wrong. So
they have basically the perfect setup.
Just flip it on the map for observers.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
You run into the stack of players. Okay, maybe use a rolling thunder.
Like just take the map
drive to sort of try and shut that down. You got the tour de force as well.
That's probably what confuses me when I watch this map played on observers. It's probably that same thought. It's not twisted.
What else do we add to this list? I got fractured swap silos, Judge, slower rate of fire, Phoenix, ult comes back faster, and the flash is more powerful.
Jet, right click, refresh knives.
He almost took being put on Cypher personally.
Jet, right click, only for Terran.
He's looked across at Angel and goes, I'm just going to show you what I could have done if you let me play my agent.
Yeah, Angel, you wanted to op on B long, didn't you? Yeah, how did that go, brother? Wow. 4-1. a strong start. You know, I'm even just looking down at XSET, and the thing that I think
okay, let's see.
Immediately, you put down a Viper's Pit, get Rolling Thunder. The scariest thing then is to have a player like Zekken, with or without his ult. I'm
starting to feel like the maps I enjoy watching are changing.
100% accurate when running for him as well. So he comes dashing on through while you're stunned up, and well, you're getting gunned up. Luckily, to start this one out, we're not going to have Cryo get gunned up. He is instead disappearing back to the B site. Early aggression not working out for XSET. Close hold by BCJ. He's got lots of support, but FPX don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to sell early presence in towards A main in the majority of rounds, with the ultimate goal of doubling back and fighting in towards B. The thing is, though, this time
this angle never works for me anymore. I feel like I feel like it's so attack-sided.
Not too often. They can see attack from that wall a little bit too thick.
But got the tag.
In the way, Artis will survive, and for this man, with an operator still in hand, I mean, it's not ideal.
Big ass gap there, no?
It's pretty close to idyllic. 48 seconds left as they look for the push, and again, these reactive ults on XSET, especially your Rolling Thunder, a big problem for them right now. They need to make their way onto that site. That's exactly what Zipam will do.
Yeah.
It's to bait out the Rolling Thunder. He's the only man hit by it. They'll respond in kind, but XSET, they are dominating in the duels.
30 seconds left.
And the thing is, the time is just gone.
The fuck is the Viper doing?
25 seconds to try and make a move. Nice shot from Xiao. They've already used
that Nightfall,
unless they can get right into the site and put a Viper's Pit down, I don't really see how there's any way they try and get into this. And while nice reactive use of the ultimates there from XSET.
Is that true exclusive?
Basically just slowing them down, stunning them up, and having Cryo on that cross. It was almost exactly what I wanted to see from them.
I do like the idea from FPX of sacrificing Zipan essentially.
Muhammad, thank you for the 5 gifted.
Dives in there to his death, but they weren't able to find the space on the follow-up. Ultimately the problem. 4-2. A response from XSET, that's well-founded. It cost them a little bit, but it cost FPX a lot as well, so I don't think they're going to be too upset about that, especially with the fact that they could very well have had that opening duel.
What the fuck?
Frankly, there was no wall in the way there.
Well, yeah,
leg hit his hand. Was it his leg?
If it's a leg shot, then it wouldn't have killed him.
It was real. I mean, it looked like he shot.
I think he was on the leg and then maybe flicked up a bit, like while shooting.
And then, of course, you have to remember, like server tick and everything like that. When we're observing, we're not like on the player's POV and so on. But I think that one probably would have been player POV. Anyways,
already. No tour de force, but there is an operator
fuck,
this
Derek,
time.
stop it, you fucking
This
fuck.
is going to take that opening battle. He's been fantastic so far. The swing out from Aaron, though, he takes a lot of
turn the fuck up, too.
Really
he almost got him.
For a little bit more. Not quite there, but it was very close. Angel down to just 47 HP. 3v3 ensues. Viper's Pit going to go down, but I think this is more being used just to shut them out from being able to see them out.
Dang.
Oh, this is just destroying. Like, he really is making
oh my god, he just spent all his
at
money.
this point.
Oh, he wanted it bad.
Trade. No problems for FPX when you've got a guy like Artis dominating in those early duels. I mean, the operator comes through as, I guess, the highlight for FPX in that round, and well, that was starting it out. It certainly was in the end.
Yeah, they should have got that. Aaron got 2 off the rip, 4v3.
Like that's literally the difference at the moment.
But I think Artis,
it looks fairly normal.
But these 3 kills are kind of ridiculous.
I almost feel like he took that personally from the last one.
Aaron's like, I got 2. You guys got to win that shit.
5 and 2. Shutting him down is not going to be easy, and the buy is not looking great. In fact, it looks like Cryo is just going to have to play that headhunter here.
Yeah, he certainly is. Don't think he's got too much of a chance of getting that ulti online this time around. There's a lot of orbs on this map, but not that many. I think he is going for one towards A main, at least an early peek, but he's being forced back off of it.
I think Fracture and Breeze
FPX with a Prowler. Information for them to work with. They've even forced
have started to fall off in terms of
some utility being committed
my enjoyment watching it. But I don't know if it's because
they've lost second though. Another fantastic opener.
The teams or what?
Yeah, they do well just to isolate.
I feel like Pearl has been awesome to watch.
For Def to take
but maybe it's because it's new.
Him to be the surprise, but with the utility put in from FPX, it just left it down. Cat and Zek can just win individual fights, and a lot of the time the answer is yes, but being pushed by a boombot as well. Cryo.
Yeah, I feel like Pearl is super fun.
He's hoping he can just get one and TP away. That's all he can get.
Pearl doesn't kill anyone here, watch.
You jinx it, he's killing all 3.
Good luck getting out of there. Indeed, he just pops.
T-tours, man.
Through, but
I know, I didn't even see.
They've gambled it, and they've gambled correctly. The trap broken, paranoia in. Still 3 players staring as they attempt to make their way through. Showstopper.
Not a Rosa.
It's already good for 1. Showstopper.
Rosa.
Not even needed. It is being cleaned up by the rest of the players, leaving Def alone. The support player.
All right, he wins this. I gift you 50, son.
A 1v4, but only 2 more to go.
Def wins this round. I gift you 50. Are you in or are you out?
I'm in.
I can't hear you. Are you in or are you out?
I'm in.
There you go.
Swinging into this, surely it's
no
a death
risk,
sentence.
only reward.
That's how we do it.
Uses aftershock, but it would give his position away, and that's happened anyway. Should be able to.
I swear, if you die to that blast.
The corner. Yeah, it's not going to reach, so Zipan can just stay in those.
They're playing with my.
He's going to be tagged up further, and Artist at this point just like,
emotions.
I've had enough of this guy. Just swinging him. 6 and 2, FPX in a commanding position. Not a bad round for what was invested there, though, for X3ET. Like, being able to get the rotation almost spot on, having every single player there, and at least making things a little bit more costly, but Artist...
The op is so OP. Literally, the OP is so OP.
Yep, OP is OP.
Yep, confirmed.
Oh, that's a lie, Artist. You are clean. 15 to 6. And he has scraped the plate. 6-2. At this point, FPX, they've got the ball rolling, and it doesn't feel like a solution is close at hand for X3ET, and that's the key thing. They can pick up.
I mean, X3ET have an attack side of the comp, so like,
that's it.
It's all good, really.
Because the last round, like, it was 4 rifles, a headhunter, there were already pieces missing. Now they have to go for an eco.
I had to pick.
Like, again, basically. Like, the last one was an eco, but it was still not great. So they've kind of been economy diffed over the last couple of rounds.
And Hopium.
Yeah, I mean, that's the name of the game for X3ET.
Probably 13-6 this game.
We see it all the time. Waiting on the other side of the door this time around. A main, it's only BCJ to hold.
Stingers?
With a stinger in hand.
BCJ kills 3 right here.
Never mind, they walked out A. These guys are fucking geniuses. They know exactly when to contact the site.
Look how far they've got. They're already fully within the A site and actually going
they could be in.
Now, BCJ is a little bit of a knife in the
unlucky.
back. The problem is his teammates are taking the brunt of him just
almost
they
heard BCJ too. Flash.
Paranoia put through, just
big flash,
attempting
unlucky.
to get a kill.
What's the observer doing? Why are we not watching BCJ?
Actually, the FPX got completely surrounded. Unfortunate.
Last player standing.
It's just so well handled by FPX.
So help me God, this is Prius.
On the way through, they're slow, they're patient, and they're aware of the.
And I'm pretty sure Prius like eats while he observes, so like half the time he's like.
To play that free.
That's fucked. Okay, I don't think that's true.
Dude, I would hate to be an observer. That shit's hard.
It is. I feel like they start choking when the match is close.
Dude.
Absolutely no
way out of there.
For FPX, the lead is now locked
like,
in. They
things
will
are getting
this
tense.
Fuck,
what I skipped to.
The question is, how
it is hard to observe this game. I agree. I'm mostly memeing. Mostly. There's a little bit of truth to it though. I feel like, but it's hard to be perfect. No one's perfect, Eric. We've seen you play Jet. You fucking miss all the time.
They need to break back now.
Self-roast. Nice. Hell yeah, dude.
One of the real saving graces within the round that they won. The problem is the next, he got obliterated by Artis, who is now moved over to that tour de force again. He's been a problem to face off against.
He's not in chat.
You can see just the way that he's taking.
We've gotten to the bottom of the situation.
Like only 20 seconds into the round, this man is feeling unbelievably confident in his own ability. They're almost using him as a fake, sending him in completely alone. And just look at where Zipper's already got to. Now Artis strikes on the other side of the map, but the thing is, they've already lost so much control.
Should he be aware? I don't even know anymore.
With our down, the res coming into play, Shao falling as well.
There's 3 in CT, bro. Look at this. How are they gonna peek it? Like that.
Watching from the spawn, Cryo had his op trained in on that position, and this is one of the better responses we've seen from X3ET. Looking confident from start to finish. They will not lose a single player second time.
That was clean. 7-5 to 7-5, 59 overall. Carried the 2.
I don't know if we technically, I don't think we call that a Prime Gaming flawless, but yeah,
you gave them the shout anyway.
Kinda is. Kinda is. Economically it is. They just used one ult.
Yeah. 7-3. Decent comeback. It's around that, again, I feel like a lot of that was almost based around selling a bit of a ruse with Artis. The problem is they did everything simultaneously, and then they were quick enough to actually kill off Artis that it didn't matter so much. Also, the aggression that came out from X3ET had a huge amount of success just being able to lock down that side of the map. I do think FPX are probably going to slow things down, though. Like, that's them throwing a spanner in the works, being a bit more aggressive for a round. I think now they're just going to look to try and set up the man who's currently 16-7.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a swing. It makes sense, of course, the slow orbit play. No way that Artis can be swinging out wide and fast now.
Arcade kind of just awkward.
Cryo on the passive angle.
Yeah.
Who gets
they can alert the backside.
It's probably the one to go down.
Yeah.
But look at that TP position from Artis. He's not going to be doing anything wild. He's taking it back and he's starting to move.
Ooh. This is going to be a crunch, I guess, on
for
main.
X3ET, I'm not sure what the response is here. They've got a bit of a main
F has ult.
stack up on B, but now they're hearing the noise, the rolling thunder.
You got two of them, actually. But this ult didn't really do much for them, honestly.
Ran away.
But that's the thing, Angel TP past.
I think it was a little bit of
they're being funneled towards
panic ults,
it's just going to be the trades from
sure.
FPX. This time, they
yeah, probably trying to split up the crunch
round.
But I guess he probably just had it in his mind to ult the second they jump out. The problem is, the guy's in fucking sight.
That does, however, give Cryo a way back in.
I mean, that is
that's where it's hard to maintain, right?
If you're familiar with the drop split, which most people are at this point, I think the better play is you're with your teammate. You just ult main, and just fucking
I'll be sick.
That's my first shot, but it's like...
It's hard, like it's hindsight, of course. Like now he has that in his mind for next time.
Xiao blinded up.
Yeah.
There's no way they 5-man dish, yeah.
The wall perfect. Now there's the swing, baited out and perfectly done.
Yeah,
they've gotten 4 on the board. It's the foundations. It's a minimum.
Wait, who said game in our hands? The caster?
This last round and make it that little closer.
Yeah, it's still a lot of these scenarios getting very dangerous, and I actually feel like this round is more lost by FPX than anything else. Like, you're in a 4v3 scenario, both players take fights on either side of A. Like, it just was a risk that was
What are you guys doing?
wild. Like, you had Saigetsu fight BCJ and Cryo fight versus Angel on the other side of the map. You're not playing your advantages. Like, that's what FPX really should have been doing. Now, they could have easily, if they get those kills, they put the nail in the coffin, the round is won easily, but those are risks.
I love this suit meta for all the coaches.
To be perfectly honest with you, Tom,
dress shirt,
if X3ET
tie,
are winning this, it's a 2-1, right? At least in our minds coming into the series is where we're at. Yeah, it still seems difficult on Breeze.
Oh, yeah.
But here on Fracture, we don't count them as a team that should be taking it off FPX. I don't know that there is a team that should be taking this off FPX with the way they've been
I remember
playing.
teams, like, did you guys ever talk about this on the team checks? Like, shouting us would joke about it, but I knew Mike would be down.
Sweating going into that
Holy fuck, I'm talking about. Is grabbing suits. Everyone has suits in a briefcase for your keyboard and mouse.
Yes, I've had that exact idea as well.
It's like, you would walk in and do it, and then you would feel real uncomfortable, like, map 2, like, holy fuck, I'm sweating. I'm in a suit right now, playing a video game.
I think the thing to note...
Yeah, maybe you have, like, a...
They basically...
Yeah, I don't know if there's really exists, like, drive fit,
top 3, top 4 teams of the tournament.
dress shirt, I don't know. You probably have to take it off and have a jersey on.
With this full roster, obviously DRX
just more of like an entrance thing?
Yeah, more of an entrance, and then like you take everything off and it's like jeans and a jersey.
But I think Saigetsu something back into that Viper role definitely made a huge difference.
It's like a button-up suit, you just rip it off.
Yeah, it's a onesie. It's a onesie suit. That'd be convenient.
Like, this was a map that was already starting to look done with how things started out with a
new
7-2
brand design.
If they can get
See
this
what I did
last
there?
round,
I just another prop.
It's competitive.
Products are dropping left and right.
With how good FPX are on this map, that alone is solid, and then they can try and build something into the next.
Oh, the wall push?
Oh, outside A main peek.
That's stun head.
Did they see him?
So
that is nasty.
The TP has
That's
to be
kind of
taken
cool,
by
yeah.
Artis. He gets
Did they
back
see
to
him?
safety. They reset.
Zekin?
Yeah.
I think the guy TP'd away and saw him. I think they saw each other.
Obviously, that box you can see outside A main, right?
Yeah, you can, on top of it.
Now, Cryo is still lurking around in towards the dish. The
Already
rotation
planning
coming through
for
from
main.
BCJ to join him, so they're going to be able to hold on to this control, at least for the moment.
And they use their Sage Wall already.
They've done
What's going on in his
so
cam?
well to avoid giving the opportunity away to Cryo, and in the end, we need to see that follow through on.
Tough.
Down goes Zekin. Zipan with a double. I'm not even sure how he got Aaron, whether he saw him or the bullet straight through the smoke took him down. Either way, we're left in a tough spot.
Where the hell did he go?
To gain any value. Angel's left
doing top side.
Oh, that is?
I said look at radar.
Land the shot here, and
I got
now
lost.
it's Cryo left alive. The up in hand, good for 1, 2, with
planted
the
from in.
headhunter, and he's moving to the side. He might even be able to
The guy
stick
shot
it.
him.
Let's kill him in.
Sprint at top speed. He'll come around the corner. He's being spotted.
Nice try,
Cryo
dude.
with the tap, but the time is too far gone.
And he kills him?
Not even
What?
in the shot to close.
That was a wide
rounds
swing.
for
Holy
FPX.
shit.
Fuck.
And a fantastic clutch from
So he just
Artis.
holds his strafe key there?
Really
That's the
nice
play?
try out in the end from Cryo, who definitely seemed to build himself up into the scoreboard at least a little bit towards the end. But this is more of what I wanted to see from FPX. Much more passive hold in these
Not a Ferrari peak. Where's Artis from?
Crossfires, and it was only towards the end that
Oh,
they really got close.
It's an Aston Martin switch.
And that's it. Your teammates had bought you enough time. And it's those things when you have the advantages, the 3v1, it's throwing yourself at the player that ends up costing you when it comes down to
it got a little
those
scary,
seconds.
but
FPX putting on a strong performance here on
I
Fracture.
think it was too hard.
Half two after the analyst desk.
Thank you very much. Guys, that's much better, isn't it?
There we go.
Much more expected overall, especially from Ardis, right? He only gets 10 kills in 20 rounds on Pearl playing the Cypher. He beat that in 7 rounds. Now he's
halftime's already 20.
So
Damn, we're
a
fucked.
much better performance from him overall. It's not to say that there's not merit of playing Cypher on Pearl. We just don't know yet. We need to see more as viewers anyway. But it's the fact that
I mean me.
Ardis on an agent like that, take him off the chamber. This is the kind of performance on the right that you miss out on.
I mean, the good thing about it as well is to remember that him on the chamber, usually on Fracture, surprisingly enough, actually doesn't convert a lot of operator kills usually. You go back to Copenhagen, you look at the successful operator kills that he's tried to get, and they range over an entire map, not just a half, about 3 to 4 operator kills a map.
That's Stewie reply to Hannah?
This man is taking the operator in one half,
really
absolutely decimated X3ET, set a brand new precedence for how he plays chamber on this map, and is absolutely showing what he is able to do on chamber.
Maybe because there's no KO on the side
Maybe.
for X3ET. There's no fade or anything, so he's kind of allowed to get away scot-free, right?
Yeah, I love that. I love the fact that he can just do what is his comfort zone, bring it in, and identify that there is a win condition that won't limit him using that operator. That's great.
I mean, he's been having the time of his life.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like this is going to go to map 3?
Yes, yes. I would have been very surprised if FPX lost Fracture. I really, really would have been.
I'd like to see more of like Zekken and Def, like the way that the Neon and Breach have been playing together, but it feels like FPX have got a good read on him, able to shut him out, and they seem very comfortable so far.
Well, the desk thing, we're going to be going to map 3.
Artis is from Latvia.
Tom,
I go ahead and bow to this
dinner
one.
plans.
Look, I'm with the desk on that one. I think rolling into this, we're expecting
Sue eat dinner. Like it's
Second and Cryo have gotten 78% of X3ET's first kills on Fracture.
My reservation is long.
Oh, through stage 2 LCQ and champions? What the fuck is that stat?
They got a dumpster out back.
That's crazy.
Blend, like 8 to 4.
Through 3 events.
78% of their
I guess it makes sense though. Like they're taking the first engagements. It's not really a surprise.
I mean, it is truly ridiculous. I said, what did I say earlier? 81.
It's not saying that they're getting it. It's just saying that if it happens, it's between them.
The math in my head from watching.
So I feel like that stat probably applies to most teams for those two guys. Like
he's got the TP online, no shot to hit.
Their chamber flex player or their chamber and flex. But still cool.
Still waiting for them. Artis.
Oh, Neon right there.
Is that a prime?
Single mag of the classic.
Yeah, I knew it! Wow.
Oh my! They were already winning the game, but that is a decimation in the pistol.
He's 23-8. Okay, like I get that there's a special relationship.
Not sure, but
Angel and Artis, they like.
Did we have a reach flash site?
They like to have some risky compositional picks.
Yeah,
just put
there
the
it is.
man on the chamber. Just put him on chamber. Don't
Damn.
bother putting him on anything else.
The classic's nice like that. Every pistol's good.
Look at the scoreboard. The next highest has 11.
Yeah, Artis is fucking owning.
Like, it's so ridiculous how good he's
I mean, if they
performing.
kill him, it's like a fair
in case
game.
you only looked at the right side, that is the next highest on the server, Tom.
Problem is we can't
He's
kill
on
him.
24. It's still going up. He's almost got his ult. He has one away. They increased the orbs so that it would be harder to do this.
Right, they increased the orbs on chamber?
A ridiculous force of nature.
8.
But X3ET have got control.
It was 7.
Look, they
It was 7,
walked
they
up
made
into
it
B,
8?
and they're going to catch him from behind.
Oh, shit.
A summary execution by BCJ.
He bleeds.
He does.
He bleeds.
If it bleeds, you can kill
That's
it.
actually the rifle down. That's the only Vandal they have.
They don't have the spike, so even with the site controlled, there's no way to get this plant. You got to go wrapping back around. Now, I'm not sure that FPX have necessarily seen that, but it's still going to be a thorn in the side of X3ET. Although FPX have to account for
Calm
that. Why are
down,
these guys not
people.
planting? Why are they not trying to take
Calm
control?
down.
Because they left the spike somewhere, or are they going somewhere
wait,
else?
Shigetsu?
I mean, they'll find out fairly soon.
You got to get drunk.
Let's see whether they're looking the right way. Shigetsu.
Yeah, he's done for.
It all comes down to timing. You can see him
Not
thinking about
sure.
turning around. But, oh, no!
I'm not sure how he's so confident that no one will come from there.
It's both bonus
rounds. Especially when his teammate dies arcade.
Yeah.
Whiffed on a guy who's not even looking at him. The curse of Mitchman is strong.
I think someone did something in that halftime break. That's all I'm saying. I saw him kick a cable out. Wow. Unfortunate. Another player lost.
They're running out of time. That's the thing. If they are going to go for something, they have to go for it now. Well, Angel's just going to slaughter them. And that's the thing with the way that they play these bonus rounds.
We're ready to run through.
If you look at that and go, Tom, they lost 2 players. There's got to be weapons on the floor. That's
32.
going to cost them a lot. Well, they actually just lost 2 pistols. That's all they had. So you had Saigetsu, who was only using a ghost, and then Angel, who was using a ghost, who just picks up the rifle that was dropped by his team.
They need to win this round.
So
this is the round.
Just come in, and just in case you didn't realize, which I'm sure many of you did, because it's literally
Artist already on the fucking hop.
But yeah, there is a tour force online for Artists. This is
going
to be a really tough bonus round.
Well, he is on A, so that's a nice part, I guess.
So I imagine he's about to blitz through.
Yeah, it certainly looks like it. There's a tour de force popped right away. Speed, the way to beat that. But Angel goes down for his troubles. With second deleted, Saigetsu is left alone. Now he might need some help, maybe not. Good shot to Def, and he's out.
He lives there.
He's so low on HP.
Oh, we're going map 3.
We are. I think this was the round if they wanted a chance.
Okay, we haven't seen Artist on this side of the map, so he's definitely
What's the challenge looking like?
You almost want to continue to try
looking good for anyone?
I'm
not sure, actually.
The superstar performer.
I think we're 20 plus though.
On FPA.
That was at half. Someone in chat said.
To take quite a bit of ground though. I feel like this is being spotted every once in a while by Xiao, but if he catches a timing, which he doesn't, there may have been an opportunity.
He's giving up B.
That wall still being online here for the defense. Can go back.
Oh yeah, we're doing deaths, right?
Attempted retake. It just closes so many angles. Them to play back.
I think Def's on Duelist.
Wall off. Deeper smoke? No, in fact, it was the same.
Yeah, it is.
Up close. I thought perhaps they'd fight for some aggressive control of
they
Jenny.
They win this round.
Ludicrous.
Miss nade.
For sure. The nade doesn't hit.
Over. Yeah, it's not going to do the damage. That would have been a kill almost guaranteed. Although
this angle's weird. I feel like it favors the defenders.
Yeah.
I think they'll see him first.
Crossfire, just trying to hold as the wall is going to be broken.
Helps.
Looking to try and take that charge forward, and Artist still with the
There comes the Prowler from Xiao to clear the way, but they haven't cleared it.
What?
Dude, Artist is over.
He's coming up on 30.
He had no right to even have it online in this round.
Man.
A bonus, and I feel gross even calling it that. 11-4. Frankly, ridiculous how good this team is.
Yeah, that is insane to have that gun on that.
Sold it pretty.
That bonus round, because they lose
I
that
think
round.
we sold it pretty hard coming into this map.
24?
Oh, no. Good team on this
The Rays can't die. They need to win these last 2.
It's impossible for me.
Ridiculous.
As you.
Yeah, I don't think it's very often that you get into.
If Rays doesn't die and they kill second twice, we're good.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah, no, you say rare. No, it doesn't happen.
It's actually a chance.
It just doesn't, unless.
I think that's the only chance we have, really. Sam's kind of
far. What is that right now?
23 or 24.
And normally you're losing.
Yeah.
You're not normally winning.
Yeah. This guy's left in 1v5.
You're at 25, Shroud. If he dies twice, it'll be 26.
Yeah, I'm good.
No, it's only -1 margin on this one.
He's practically taking the whole server down round after round.
I think you're done for too.
Cleaning up everything on his plate.
Any way to take away a death from the scoreboard?
2 rounds left for FPX.
Working on that one. I need it for my rank game, so let me know if you find out.
Now we're never gonna make this push happen.
Affects the stats of a game. Oh, you won that last round? Sorry, it's ours now.
You see Cryo, the only man towards that south side. He's gonna have a lot to do, unless they're all diverting their attention towards Dish. Well, they certainly won't now.
Cryo being spotted. The thing is, even just being a nuisance
it's still possible.
could be enough to cause that distraction. You see the
it's
stun
not.
being sent through.
There's 2 rounds. Unless they win a round and he doesn't die. He saves. If he saves.
It's already back. The nade's already back in his hands, and they just haven't been able to kill him. Now the rotations come
that was
through.
It right
the time
there.
has already been fought.
Who voted? Did someone say 30? Is that possible?
So far out of this, he's now going to meet the shot as well as it's 12-4.
And it's under? So it could be 29.
Yep.
Battered.
Yeah,
so you can win, right?
This is so much more.
You need them to come back.
Did you guys?
You need them to come back.
So much more.
No. He just needs both duelists to die in this round.
What is that now?
The nade
27.
dropped.
Is it?
That's just to delay.
Yeah.
It's this.
He needs both duelists to die in this round.
And he wins. I mean, In his wildest dreams, he didn't think he was
going
going
to
I didn't see it. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I mean, I'm down.
In these sort of pauses.
Oh,
People are saying it's 26.
What do you
Come back, X3ET. Make it happen.
Wait, is it 12-4? Should we pay out early? Pay out early, pay FPX, pay FPX. Executive decision, pay FPX the points. If XZ comes back, then you deserve to not win those points. Fuck it.
No. But you look like you do, Tom. Yeah. So my statement.
But that's the thing. He's the one on the
Hey
stage.
Hey him.
I'm saying
hey,
what
listen,
he said.
Tom, the Don can say whatever he wants, but don't you put words in his mouth,
Listen,
all right? Until I hear from his
just
mouth.
start holding W, bro. Don't waste any more energy
8
on
rounds
this
in
map.
a row. It's tough. Like
do whatever you want
if you
this
manage to
last
make
round.
this map close,
Yeah, who did I hear?
works
Who did I hear?
wonders for you
Some
coming
teams
into
have
the
talked
next.
about
It'll
that.
make FPX
That's the thing.
sweat.
You definitely got to get like some kind of
We have a long
confidence or
road to
warm
go
up
to
in
even
for the next
think
map.
about this being
They're just saying, yeah, don't
competitive.
waste too much fucking stress.
Yeah,
Just start fucking gaming.
Literally just start mentally reset for the next map starting now.
Also, just look at the buy. I think that's all that really needs to be said. There are
If XZ bring this shit back,
couple that are close. You're
you guys will be alright.
At best, a headhunter for Cryo just so that they can get anything into this round. Like, it is the worst case scenario going up against an 8-round deficit. You need a miracle, and Zekken might be the one to try and give it to them. Already taking some very early space over Dish that will at least grant Def the orb, which does.
My newest the newest addition to Little Bro Productions.
That might not be the most effective ult to use.
The newest toy we have.
If it goes this round,
it can happen.
Yeah, an artist, his time here is limited. There's so many angles for him to worry about. Normally, you'd expect a player to already be falling back, especially with the op, but he's just going out for more.
POV someone asks when Sentinels play.
But just the one still
Artist
sticking
is
around.
feeling it, man.
This is madness. He's got his
Sees
TP
his
to
arm
fall
or
back
some
on.
shit.
Utility should be coming at him any moment now, but Artist wants that little bit more, and he'll get it.
Oh, the TP spot might not be the best. He's had to fall off of it and will get isolated, but he set up
GG.
onto Death just to try and grasp at any straws he possibly can, but he's gonna go
Nobody
down.
won, dude. Nobody
It is destruction as FPX swing back. Pearl maybe just a gimmick as XZ has fallen flat on map number 2.
Total deaths?
That has got to be tough.
I don't know. It was like what, 27 or 8.
What was awaiting them? They knew the opponent they're up
My
against.
formulas are unprecedented. I have my calculator out, and I was like, for the fucking ratio I did, it would have been 27.2.
Seeing artists go
That's
you heard it last map. We were questioning.
Yeah, just 1.6 average
it's crazy.
do
It's a
deaths
whole
per
different
round.
style of gameplay for him. This was a whole different style of
You
gameplay.
just make shit up, I think.
Times 17.
This is not a
Nah, you
highlight
just
reel
make
of
some shit
anyone
up.
other
You probably
than
found the
us.
stat though somewhere.
5 kills away
For the duelist
from
stats per
2 KPR.
round.
Like that's
It's easy. No, I'm just doing it like off of like 3 maps of a team, and I just get like the average.
Yeah.
Divided by the amount of round wins.
I like it. Let's have the formula to it.
By the amount of maps, and then times that by the amount of rounds I think is gonna happen.
And that's a very scary prospect when one man.
But do you do it on these 2 teams, so it's accurate?
So that's the thing. If you're thinking, okay,
Or just a random match?
I just chose random
You
factors.
should do off these teams you're watching, maybe.
Or he's gonna be on the
No,
because the teams play differently, right? Around their duelists.
Yeah, they did. I was just picking some duelist numbers just to get a.
Just to help out and improve your
Because you don't know the score of the match. That's like the last.
You don't.
Well, if he plays
But
just before this map began, you rep.
At least it'll be a little. I don't know how much it'll help actually. Fuck it.
That would be madness. But
I mean,
if someone
look at the scoreboard. You know, 4.5 wins right now.
That's true. I don't know why I'm trying to help you.
I see how.
I mean, I got you the half, so it really should be a quarter, but whatever.
Arms are quite behind the back.
I'm at 2, man. I'm not that far off.
Gonna look a whole lot better.
Listen, I think I won one time, but I couldn't play. Dude, this morning I technically was a +1 -1.
Like that, they're easy. When you get stomped
No, he called that beforehand.
He said +1 that game, so I lose, and the next game was -1.
Yeah, he's changing it up on us. He knows what he's doing.
I hit the number though both times.
Shows up like that. Maybe he gets the 30 bomb out of it. He's 29 and 10.
This is elimination? No.
If he needs it.
This is qualification, not elimination.
I'm triggered. Let's finish the BCJ document.
That's true.
Frankly, ridiculous performance. I don't know that we're going to see the likes of that again at this tournament. Maybe we'll see it next map, though. There's no telling with this guy.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be really interesting to see if he can keep up that same level. Because that's the thing. I think doing it in one map, like performing to such a high standard, it
I will finish the video.
but happen consistently, it can be a little bit.
He said, "I love having Shroud on the call and no one wins."
One player so far I love it.
Because I was winning. I think I won one when you weren't here. I think we won a couple when you weren't. Yeah, we won a couple when you weren't here.
Mike comes in and just fucks everything up. He sets a baseline number. He's just throwing shit out. We're all like, yeah.
I'm usually like the first person that says a number, I think. And then people follow around it.
Yeah, and it's, the way your number works is that it's either you win or no one around you wins. All right, we're going map 3. We're going the distance. Today it went from me and Sam. We woke up at 8 a.m. We were here. We're talking. We're like, damn, it's looking like a 2-0 day all day. And instead, we've gone 3 maps in all series. So there's that.
The exact opposite.
Yeah, we've gone 3 maps in every series.
Breeze, huh? This is kind of an NA-esque potential. Just a lot of wide open ground. We just like to run around. Okay. Great logic, right?
Yes, sir. I'll be right back in a sec. All right, check it out. Well, see, we got to watch half so that take a break and then watch the other half so we don't cry. It's actually 5-head.
Just, you know, kids that have things for life. And I remember walking past them, and I remember my dad saying something along the lines of, you know, no matter what you have, there's always people out there that have it worse. And so I think that kind of stuck with me during the beginning of it, and it kind of helped me understand, like, yeah, if all I have is, you know, I can't move my neck every once in a while, a few back pain, I think I can do just fine. I think I can manage. So I think that's definitely stuck with me the longest.
And then I pull the IV out. Yeah.
Don't let him trick you. It's not the needle that is painful. It's this damn tape.
I don't fuck with no needles, dude.
So yeah, this is the basement where I compete. I've always competed here ever since the start of Apex and Battalion, and kind of where my career started after my sister stole my room. When I'm in my infusion, break, anything, holiday, and I can still play and I can still compete or practice from here. Initially, was getting like complaints like, where are you playing from? Dude, this looks like, you know, a warehouse. And so I started calling it that. I started calling it the warehouse. We're getting ready to go boot camp, and we're getting ready to just get in that mindset. You know, once we get there, once we get into Europe, we're gonna be playing 24/7. We're gonna be grinding. That's our focus. Yo, what's up, Drew? You ready for practice? I'm feeling good.
We watched the beginning of the video before the match.
BCJ, look at this. They're just tearing them asunder.
He is just so aware into this round. This man has real look at
BCJ taking matters into his own hands.
Cool song.
It's down to the 1v1. These players have been monsters in this series, taking it the side angle, and he's broken his ankles.
We want to see BCJ popping off.
Rip the fucking set, baby! Let's go! You know, I haven't been down in the pier here in a long time.
Yeah.
Probably since your graduation.
Oh, that's an awesome spot. What the fuck? That's a sick spot.
Yeah, I hope you got better. How's the vibe in the house right now?
Oh, it's been good. I think we're ready to, you know, kind of shut everyone up.
Strategigo, I've never played it.
We got that experience, and I think we're the best we've ever been.
How's scrims going? Scrims going good?
Yeah, you know, we're scrimming every day. For us, it's always been like focus on 1 or 2 things a week, and then like iron it out, you know, like nail it down.
Yeah. That's good, because you guys played great in Copenhagen, like that game against Leviathan. You guys had that game, man. I was
he's bringing up the games.
And I was like, oh my god.
Flashing. Anti. Nice kill. 1d5, I think. One and short. Get him.
Like, Brendan, you can't peek that. You can't peek that. That's not like you. Don't peek that.
Every time we've improved.
That is true.
No matter what.
The kills are flooding one way, this way, that way, pushing through the smoke, but the nade is in play.
Just another time for us to
get
better.
It's the same thing. It's just a bigger stage, but it's the same thing.
It's come down to this. It's all up to second and Aaron, and there's just not enough time.
The exit guys, they had their opportunities, but they squandered them.
I mean, going to Istanbul for me, like, this win's going to mean everything. Like, this is the culmination of everything.
Man, it'll be awesome to see them win this match.
We don't know what's going to happen next year, so this is really the last event, possibly for this
Well,
team.
I don't know,
like,
man.
we
I don't know.
really
FPX looked fucking insane in the second map, so.
4, 2. So, for me, we got to go out there and put our best possible showing that we can, and I think it just would come full circle to everything that I've worked for in this game and just how hard that I want it. Like, I think everyone who's played with me kind of knows how hard I work for the wins and just what it means to win to me.
You guys went out to the NSGs and won that, and they got these rings. Have you guys got the trophy yet?
Yep, we got rings.
That was cool stuff, but to see the World Championship, you know, you guys each behind, you know, the trophy would be awesome, man. Which I'm sure every parent wants to see. But, you know, I know the stuff that you've gone through, it just makes me want to see it that much more.
Yeah.
You know, it really does. It's right there. It's for anybody's taking, and, you know, why not X3ET, you know?
There you go.
Yeah.
Dad's repping the
I
set.
want to win this tournament more than ever. I think our team feels the same way, and we're going to do it.
Nice. Yo, I bet if they made it like deep in the tournament, his dad would fly out. Or his family, rather.
No, I'm going like this. 3.
That's my flag. Dude, this game sucks.
Ain't no
Good thing I
Valorant.
don't play Valorant, huh?
No.
Because you know what happened if I did play Valorant.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Giga Chad.
Don't you lie. Your pussy dripping, gushing, dripping down your thighs. It's a vibe. Get high. Digging deep while I'm looking in your eyes.
Nice. Nice video. Nice video. Great insight.
It's a vibe. Different vibe. It's my vibe, nigga. All the bitches like it. Okay, so I got the obvious, this is where I want it. And if you get paid, it's solely based on your performance. My ego is enormous like my crib in California. If you ain't got no heart, man, you're gonna need a donor. Now I said I'm from the corner of the ATL. Well, we got that clientele, little boy paper trails. Broke so many bills down that I'm shell shocked. A hell Glock soul rocks by the mailbox. Got a vibe, make a yellow chick turn the neck. Got a vibe, make a cougar wanna spin a chick. Got a vibe, make an Asian wanna bite you. Got a vibe, make Italian want Versace. Carbon copies get declined. I'm the pioneer. Beat that pussy up. I need riot gear. Any volunteers? Gas in a zip block. Now that's loud and clear.
I don't know what song I want to play. Fuck.
This is our year.
Yo, Tarek.
Yo. Yo.
Actually, never mind. Actually, I'm gonna DM you after later. All good, all good.
Raj.
Or that.
Dad. Thanks, Dad. I haven't heard this song in a minute.
She said she too young, don't want no man. So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan. I just saw the sushi from Japan. Now yo bitch wanna kick it, Jackie Chan. Drop top, how we rolling down on Collin South Beach. Yeah. Look like Kelly rolling, this might be my destiny. She want me to eat it, I guess then it's on me. I got you, know I got the sauce like a fucking recipe. She just wanna do it for the grand. She just want this money in my hand. I'ma give it to her when she dance, dance, dance. She gon' catch a Uber out the Calabasas. She said she too young, don't want no man. So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan. I just saw the sushi from Japan.
Starting on the defensive side on X3ET, as FPX are attacking Tom. What are we expecting score-wise coming out of this? A strong defense?
Another challenge?
Yeah.
I think for both the sides, like
total kills and assists on initiators.
Like, I don't necessarily think that it's going to lean either way because you've got
Plus
that
one,
Cypher
minus
play
plus
for
one.
the teams try and lock down the sites, but then you also have that jet dash. You've got that player just going to be able to take you to space, and I'm expecting we're about to see that from Artis.
That certainly feels like it.
Total kills of initiators.
Total kills and
a bit of
assists.
his health, most of his shields. They will get their way across. The Spam's not picking any victims just yet.
How many fucking initiators we got? 2, 3, 4.
75 and a follow-up on the Xiao. He's gone. He's dusted. Def has got a double.
Oh shit! This fucking own them.
The pistol hero on Pearl. And a chance for Def to perhaps do the same, which is 2 opponents
Kills
left
and
and a spike
assists.
down in the
How many do we have? 2?
Yeah, now it becomes incredibly
kills and assists?
Yeah. I'm just going to go back and make sure that we can have the orb online. Of course, some of the prior comps they were running involved him being that entry point with the Yoru, but
1, 2, 3, 4.
at this
Oh my
point,
god.
needed to be a little bit more
I'll call it
passive.
56.
You can just see that on the exit side, they're really not bothered about taking any of these fights. They don't want to give anything over to the side of FPX and can just wait behind this orb. They've got pretty much every single angle covered.
I'll go
just in case
60.
Anybody's trying for a wraparound, and for FPX eventually.
60 was my first number, but I'm.
Yeah, the reality is, X3ET were just willing to allow that fight to go down on their terms. They were not bringing it to FPX and giving them any
49.
chance. Maybe if the spike wasn't there, different scenario. Information comes into it, but when you know they have to come to you, there's just no point in moving from that spot.
Samuel?
1-0 to start out X3ET. Now, I believe Fracture, when
Sam's
we
all
went into it,
tabbed.
said it was 4 and
A Wolfram Alpha.
Bro, kills and assists, that's so much.
On the international stage.
Yeah,
3
I think
with
60
their starting
plus is
lineup.
pretty
They
safe,
do
but
not
I went
lose
56 just in
deciders,
case we get a
and that was
smoke
to bring them
sesh.
all the way to the end of the previous international event.
But that's the thing, they don't really lose.
62. 60, wait, Tag, you said 62, right?
So it kind of makes things a little bit.
65.
I lose a decider.
Yeah, baby.
Kind of gets skewed a little
Stretch. I want somebody to win.
I do agree. Yeah, they don't really lose in the decider maps with these.
Here we go.
With their full
CJ said,
roster at least. A few sheriffs invested in, still a chance to try and get some damage done, but
Main map now, baby.
Is solid for X3ET. I think they needed to come back into this map, get
They have
the
no
pistol under
chamber
their
on
belt,
either
get the
team,
economy
huh?
rolling a little bit, and you can see for Cryo,
Yeah.
as said, he's going to be this aggressor when it comes
Cyphers
to the
and
defensive
Jets.
half. A lot of the other players within his team are either going to be looking for information or basically those site anchors.
Cypher's nice because he does have some like.
Cypher, so
like I feel like on offense,
he's the one to put the pressure
Cypher can
on,
be
and you can already
underrated.
see
You know, like
early
the
in the
cam
round.
middle on this map, for instance.
Very happy to do that.
They could recover that weapon, the Spectre. In
Like,
fact, it's FPX
chamber
to
on
pick it
defense,
back up.
obviously,
I more so mean in the
that's-
end of the round if they don't lose anyone else.
The Cypher on defense is sick
Cryo's
too,
at
and
least
then
on
like
the
the Cypher
Sheriff, so
offensive like cams and
no
shit.
major economy damage
Owen's got
done
potential.
just yet. Anything from here on, though, is where the dollar bills
And then
start
also his
racking
cages
up
to
on the
create,
side
like,
of
weird
X3ET.
little
Good tag.
fights.
The shields keep Zipan alive. Now he's in a bit of trouble. 15 HP, stuck in the corner, but with damage already done, as we said.
Yeah, I
pressure is
wonder.
off. This is all but a bonus for him,
Like,
really. Anything that he can
What are the
get.
odds that both teams actually ran it?
Oh, did he see him?
He's just seen the tip of his head on the way around.
Surprise.
Not
Jeez.
sure he even noticed, actually, but he certainly has now. The plan coming through, nonetheless.
Standing ahead.
Not too shabby.
Def just holding his
Oh, my armor.
Oh no! It's a 145 shot for Xiao. He's hit the headshot, but it hasn't granted him the kill. And now Zipan, it just comes down to damage. The spike not planted for him. There's not really anything he can do on this wraparound. If he can catch him,
Dang.
that would be nice.
Pretty
And there
big
you go.
damage.
They've made this one
And the bomb
incredibly
plant? That was
costly for
huge.
X3ET. Sure, they come out with the round. They get that
Over,
second
dude.
onto the board.
And
but
Kyle's gonna
they've
rebuy
lost some
armor.
weaponry
Yeah,
along the
it's
way.
over.
Now the decision is, do you continue to play this as a pure bonus? Or do you actually buy up around these guns?
I mean, the reality is you've got pistols. You've got 2 sheriffs, I believe, saved through. From that point, I mean, even just a single Marshall buy could help out, but I see BCJ going a little deeper into the economy. Light shields, though, sold the rifle. And again, there's many options that can go down here, maybe just playing with the economy a bit. And there it is, the Marshall bump back up. You know,
Tarek,
it's
do you
very
use
low
light
cost,
for your
and it
your
gives
camera setup?
most of your players a huge advantage, even if you can just get that body tag. And with a ranged map like this, it just makes sense to take some ranged weapons into the fight.
Oh, it was good. It's not good.
Def has the Bulldog.
No, it's good.
Strongest weapon for the team. he's also the Cypher.
Sometimes it looks a little dark, but it doesn't.
A ridiculous spot.
Yeah, I've been trying to tinker with it and make it better, but
so much information.
I do have one.
And then, if he sees someone with the cam, that's going to be Cryo coming out. Going,
on the cam.
I'm sheriffing you, and then Def is behind you, shredding you. That's a big danger for FPX. Actually perfect.
He just hit a banger shock dart, by the way. They broke both those trips.
That was
one dart.
All right. We can
was it Shao?
Contrast. Like,
well, we don't need to.
Yeah.
Another slow round from FPX. The question is, they've seen the cam. Do they expect it to be a no?
No, it's always the util, man.
It's only going to be the one kill. Zipan quick to trade. You can see already.
That IGL brain is just thinking of so many things.
Yeah, they're kind of deceived by these cabbages because there's actually two here.
But they are going to go hunting
but
for
now
that
they
player.
know it doesn't matter.
Already being dropped within the site, leaves Cryo to try and make it costly, and well, it hasn't gone to plan.
I think it pushed back so well.
Yeah, decent damage. There it is, a wallbang to take Artist down. The reveal, doing some work.
Yeah, Cypher can't mid is so annoying.
BCJ, shot dart through. 2 kills.
Big shot.
Look at BCJ's utility, and X3ET are right back into this one.
Let's see what his L5 see here. This is a 3 versus 2 situation. Shao, back left, looking to peek right here. Vandal does some damage.
It's just so easy for him.
I know, the Vandal's too good. Nerf it. Phantom doesn't have a chance next to it.
all alone to do it. They're both painstakingly low, but they've got the time, they've got the angles, and he has to defuse. It's halfway already, but Sagetsu
got up in there and just halved it. That's crazy.
Hopes and dreams of taking that 3rd round. Even still, they can have their head held high.
Are you kidding me, dude?
Both how close they took it and the damage done in the end.
But yeah, that's the thing. That's a great round coming out from them in their bonus. Like, they
how the fuck does that spray work? We don't know. We don't know. Let's see it again.
The utility just coming out from them.
Run it back.
Alongside just the damage they were able to do with the Sheriffs alone.
Yep. RNG
just that
looks
double
good.
spray down from Shao that makes the difference. And that's the thing.
Damn.
Shao in high impact.
Shao, man.
I swear his Vandal does not work the same way that
mine does. My dart.
My bullets would have been hitting everything behind, but
I don't claim it at all.
Control it.
I don't even know how to do it actually.
This is a crunch round now.
All I know is it's fucking annoying. I don't even shoot it anymore because I know someone's gonna come out before it lands.
Great kills for BCJ, still getting out of there with 2.
Should smoke it though, actually.
FPX slowed down slightly with the snake bite, but they have managed to sneak a man out main. Being watched by Aaron, but he loses his life as Zek
Shao cannot do wrong.
No Viper.
I cannot even fucking jinx him.
FPX stalled. 1 player on site, the other unaccounted for.
Let's see a Shao blind ult.
Power to cover a lot of these angles. Sagetsu.
Show me Shao.
He snuck his way in. They know this is open, but
I feel like it'd be sick to do a blind ult right now, spawn with your teammate working up with it.
Just tucked in the corner.
At least one there. I guess the flank would be the concern.
The spikes on the floor.
Yeah, you could go ladder though.
The attacker's court.
Fuck it.
Oh, he's been so patient.
Wait, they saw each other?
It's not gonna work now. It's not gonna work now, but
could be absolutely everything. Both players wanting.
Oh, he's in.
I'm
a huge cage.
But he doesn't actually close out the kill.
No, man. Yes, there you go.
He gets away with murder. And now this
becomes
really difficult for Shao. They know exactly where
he is. Did Def remove an H from his name in CS? Didn't he have 3?
He has to try and get past the crowd.
Nah, he's
going to land the shot.
Sagetsu
must be absolutely kicking himself because, I'll be honest, that kill looked free.
Oh, it absolutely did. I think
big.
that's going to haunt his dreams moving forward.
That's 7-1?
Perhaps his nightmares. FPX are even left down to an eco because of this. Close as we get to an eco at least.
I like bringing back Cypher. I like it.
Guardian. Spectre, everything else just going to be some pistols. You hear the Dawn hyping them up. As X3ET hit 3, the lead extending in their favor. The only round they lost being a bonus where they did a ton of damage, and now they reap the reward. A strange sight to see FPX struggling for economy in the early rounds.
Look at the pace.
Oh, man.
Oh, this is already the first.
The dog!
It's going to do enough. The counter again, though.
Oh, shot kill.
Another shock dart kill.
I always
for
ignore
BCJ,
the jet
and he's even going to go for the Hunter's Fury.
Boom.
And just earning up these ults so quickly, and then Zek combines alongside him. X3ET don't get caught off by the pacier push out from FPX, and
good recovery. That almost got scary.
They needed to get off to a fast-paced start in this second match, and that's exactly what they've done.
Yeah, FPX attempted a blitz out, but there was a snake bite in play. Shock dart comes through, and if Cryo doesn't hit that shot on Angel, he was going down to the dart anyways. And with that, a nade as well following through after Shao got tagged up by the Hunter's Fury. This was a round of utility
like his
for
activation
They do
thing,
well
maybe.
not to lose too much, but it was still a decent investment all in all.
You played bad second map, you had to change something.
Put on a mask.
Pistols for the most part, just 2 rifles, one
Imagine.
Who knows,
call
man?
that a rifle, I suppose, just one in an SMG.
Oh, the spot looks good, but I jinxed him, so he's dead.
Oh, the flash is solid. But actually, he's got cover.
Jinx,
he's been able to survive at least a little bit of time.
Yeah.
And the dash through is going to be caught.
That.
Artist struggling a little bit, but the trades
I'm
are
there
there.
with you.
Saigetsu turning this back. The expectation, but he always seems to be caught. Either utility in hand, switching weapons. That's a couple of rounds in a row now. But it's left on to Xiao.
Util, yeah.
No one else you'd want here.
You can't blame Saigetsu for that.
Is it Xiao time?
Block off the angle, use it as a
It's
smoke,
Xiao time.
get it to yellow, and secure this cover for his teammate.
Timing.
Now instead, his teammate falls back into Zekin's waiting arms. The time bought for that rotation to take place. We will see another round for X3ET. This has been a domineering start to their defensive side, round after round being picked up. And as we said, it's rare that you see economy challenge for FPX.
Taking that one.
Some facets of their gameplay
Taking
that are
that one.
normally the highlights now being challenged, and I think they're starting to feel it.
Where's he up?
I can see them going for it. The thing is, though,
Where the fuck's the op, man?
Also, it's just the interplay between.
I'm sweating from head to toe. Tell me where it is.
Like Def looked like he was in real trouble. BCJ makes a play to try and help out his teammate, give him that little bit of extra space. I think the trading back as well. Zekin's had some really high impact frags to give them advantages in a lot of positions that look like they could have easily slipped away, hitting some very nice timings as well.
I'm just staring at William.
And now you look at what's left on the other side.
The
FPX. Okay, they got a Blade Storm.
On
That's
Twitter,
something to put into this round, especially on Artis, who definitely has had a much slower start to this final map. They've also got a Viper's Pit, and Angel's bought up a Spectre, which makes me think he's going to be fairly tempted to use it if they can get into an afterplant.
This timeout didn't see a ton of discussion.
He knows that we know that he knows.
This set, the Dawn. Man's got style and switching from one to another. Seen this guy? You seen Aaron up there?
I feel like you
fancy
fancy, like, I want to say minimum 50% of Valorant pros.
Hey, listen, I'm allowed to fanboy a little bit. All right, they're cool dudes. With 5-1, like, it's a strong start from X3ET. That pause out of FPX, I was saying they didn't seem to discuss
Cry is free EU. Let's win the match first, dude. This is FPX we're talking about here.
Take a breath after a short revisit to the strap hook, and now they're ready to go. Flash out on mid, good information.
Nice
nobody's
pushing,
nobody's peeking, so they're going to keep on going. Blade Storm leading the charge, and they've got a good idea.
Nah,
if you ain't holding mid from window, you're holding it from doors. An Artist is more than ready to take Cryo
I don't
down.
think.
Solid breach.
I don't think I would have ever expected that guy to be there.
Not a chance.
What the fuck?
Somebody else
Not a
can pick that up,
chance.
or Artist can opt to try
That's
play
crazy.
it himself. He's going to go through with the
Oh, bro, I am
Shots
using
from
the
BCJ.
Vandal.
At least
Damn.
Holy.
His chair started shaking.
I just threw his grass across the room. He's
I'm
like,
fucking fired up. Holy.
Vibration kicked in.
The problem is they lost the Viper's Pit in that engagement.
That flash burned up, but Zekin didn't post on the angle. The op's right back into it, and it's holding on strong. Leg shot, hitting the foot. Zekin survives. Now they look to punish. Still stuck here, no dash to get out. Artist is gone. 1 kill already. He got some damage on. Let's see if his teammates can capitalize.
I meant to go there? I think it was,
Only with
right?
a Sheriff and a Spectre on range. It's
Doesn't matter.
that should be winning.
Good luck,
But Aaron comes out with a Vandal. An upgrade at least
Xiao's
for
about to win
Xiao.
this, mark my words.
Yeah, he definitely wins
Ran
this.
away from his teammates, oops, but no bullets will land
working.
afterwards. That is 6 secured. X3ET guaranteed an equal half. Tom, you said both of these teams, they have their merits in each half.
The way we're jinxing this shit, they should put us on contract. Holy fuck.
That's the case.
6 man, 7 man.
FPX need to start picking up some rounds.
Well, that's the thing. You look at like the old composition that FPX were running. It's one that you sort of talk about the attacking side being
Alright,
really
dirty. Nah, we can
favored.
keep it. I don't want to change
The
stuff up.
changes
That's
they
fine.
have definitely helps them quite a bit on the
Whoever
defensive
gets it,
side.
gets
You
it.
need something to play with. You need to get some rounds on the board. And the thing is, this is a really good opportunity for them. I just think that X3ET are doing very well to isolate those fights, using their utility, using that null command to take away a lot of the supportive elements that could have been there to help out Artis. And ultimately, they relied on him going on a heater here. And unlike the last map, it hasn't happened.
Cloudburst through. They're going to try to fight for that early mid control. Bullets whizzed past BCJ, but the intention is to move elsewhere. Unfortunately, Cryo's way ahead of them. pushing an elbow, taking the
we're
kill,
at 41, by the way.
Gotta look
Yeah,
towards the mid, and that's
already at 41?
Instantly claiming the B site as their own.
42 now.
Up top. He won't be taken down, but FunPlus will. 3 versus 3, the retake now on, and now possible. They do know that Artis was at close moments.
What the fuck? You didn't break it.
With it. It's just all going wrong. Artis trying his best, but it's down
Do
to
not
just
lose this one.
Xiao trying to take this back. Shock darts again going
Xiao
through.
time.
He's gonna have to reposition the plant just to try and avoid them as they go back again. And he is going to be pinged up. This utility just causing so many issues for Xiao. And even just predicting where he's going. The thing is, his teammate might be a little bit further behind.
check,
BC has been spotted. That's all the information that Xiao could possibly need, but he needs to start landing some shots. He needs to try and isolate one of these players. And they're looking to just peek him together. Playing ring around the Rosie. Already won.
Yeah.
Put him in his place. 7-1.
I like the way Xiao played that, though.
Going FPX's way.
Would have been sick if you waited
Mitch
for
is starting to get out of control.
I said that if X3ET could put up a
Sorry, Brazil.
performance on Fracture, FPX
So-
might come in.
so
It's nothing personal.
Already sweating. That may be happening right
Good.
now.
There's a couple of moments there where we could have caught one of those guys.
With the wind in their sails. They're the ones with the practically unbreakable defense. And this here, that is a simple mistake. I don't think it needs to be said twice. You don't run out in the open when you're revealed.
Is you even trying?
Teammates
what
are
the fuck's
behind,
going
your
on?
opponents are behind smokes.
That's what I said.
You're
Like, NA
gonna
shouldn't
die.
be in groups.
But that decision was made.
Not
For whatever
fair.
reason, whether it was supposed to be trades for Artis or something like that, it did not work out. And nothing has so far for FPX.
Again, they're still going to have weaponry to buy in. Cryo
She could spam
posted
that
up,
wall.
and actually, there's going to be a push, at least
Oh,
initially.
he actually
going through
peeked,
the
but
tube,
Cryo wasn't there.
being
Cryo's coming
spotted
back
out.
for you, don't worry.
Yeah, they're looking to try and support him. So I guess his
he's on.
utility will be offline, and well, after the shot rings true, he is going to fall back.
Yeah, I like that. It's actually decent information early. You know where 2 of these players are. You know the side of the map they're playing.
He's going for it.
It's
a hard one. Left!
It's
all good.
At least getting rid of the dash, sure.
Louder next time.
Yeah, you can't hear me. I was a little far away.
Yeah, Cryo has been a menace, roaming around the map at every single angle, it seems. And once again, the man advantage goes the way of X.
Observer?
It is going to be a trade, but they've kept it their way.
Sorry.
Did the timing work?
He lurked out. Oh, yeah, this is amazing.
BCJ completely unaware of free kill on the
Traded.
guy's knife.
It's always traded for now.
Surprised he's just like jumping knife
And
out.
because of
not
that, the trade is
expecting
instantaneous. Cryo is just decimating everyone in his path. And while Xiao left to try and clutch once again, 1v3.
Yeah, makes sense, right?
If he's not trying, then
He
I don't care.
hasn't even got the free
Saw you.
And he's been spotted.
Just lost.
Some information for
Xiao time part 4.
One to isolate. He's
Xiao
just gonna go
time.
straight in for the plant. They don't expect it necessarily.
time.
Now he tries to isolate the duel, but seconds behind him
God.
already. Quick rotations from XZ off that information. And they will have an 8th round secured. This
Mr.
lead
4K arrives. Was that a 4K?
Best.
Let's go.
extending in their favor. 13-4.
That's all you got?
That's so funny, actually.
Fucking
Think about it.
honestly
This
not
is
sure if I
Yu's
see it
best.
We're not even sending them our best. We're sending them our third best.
The rounds that they are
Yeah.
losing, it
Like,
almost
so let's see if
looks
you take them down.
Except
Let's go from
having
there,
an
bud.
Absolute field day. Opening kills going the way of Cryo in a lot of rounds. He really has been tough to take out, but every single member of this XZ squad are just firing on all cylinders. Def is currently top of the board, 11-4, maybe showing Artis how it's done on that Cypher, but their setups have been fantastic. Their
These kids are trash.
And well, the buys are getting worse and worse.
Don't get overconfident, please.
FPX
Thank
coming
you.
into this one with some Guardians on the board.
They won't
Okay,
fuck
they've
this
still
lead
got
up.
the Viper's Pit. And by the looks of it, they're just going to go for a straight-up A execution.
We know how strong FPX are when they have money, but they rarely ever have.
Overheat!
That doesn't count. That doesn't count just at all.
With Hunter's
Don't worry
Fury
about it.
traded back instantly.
If an ult
goes
didn't
the
get
drone.
that, didn't put those numbers up, it'd be a
Two
problem.
players
You know?
spotted. No idea on where that
Big
final man of
shockies.
Sagetsu
Just kidding. Hit.
But now they can start
Damn
to
it.
direct some of this utility. Zipan avoiding the first. The plant coming through. A shock dart on the way.
Oh, where's the
No
bounce on
bounce.
that? I guess it would have missed though.
Leaves Xiao on 125. Zipan here to play with him, but really this round is for Sagetsu to win or lose. He's got the off angle, and his teammates are trapped behind the pyramids.
Well, this is convenient.
He needs to find value. He's just been spammed through the wall, but he still manages to. Great kills, but second is trying.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Pulled that out of FPX's clutches. They just can't get around on the board, Tom.
They can't.
Let's go, Zekin. Let's go, Zekin.
The mask on Zekin.
I mean, that's the kind of shit you never see out of an EU
Every
player.
member
So
of this X3ET squad
He said it, not me.
is playing some of their best.
But I agree.
It just looked done at this
we just
point,
breed
but
the finest
seconds
players
later,
in Valorant.
he just
Amazing.
doesn't miss a beat. Every single player headshotted him well. You got your coach almost on his feet. Almost on his
That's fucking
Hey, I'll
huge,
tell you
man.
what,
That is
the
fucking
Don
huge.
comes out, he's too busy answering phone calls to even entertain the walkouts. And this guy on his banana phone is now hyped up. That energy level, that cool, calm, and collected, no longer there. You're 9-1 in the lead.
It's actually so important, no joke. I know the game is like 8-1, 8-2 if they lost, but it's stopping them from getting in. That's what it's doing.
Misread from Cryo, the off almost
Like
went
the
down,
second you lose one round is when they start to spiral.
The BCJ spotted, he needs to move. Yeah,
So just have to keep it going for as long as you can. It's so momentum based.
Not a thrifty.
Oh, another 145. Sagetsu's going to get the shot through the wall, but the trades have come back thick and fast.
Ponytails.
They've spotted across
Nice.
into the site. Cryo, he's going to
They
drop
saw
the
him.
Viper,
They saw Jet
put it
here.
down to Artist close
Yeah,
up, but it's just
GG. Thanks for playing.
Thanks for coming. Your flight home, all good.
10 rounds already.
I'm kidding, it's not elimination.
It is
FPX
looking
best
like
team,
a
Bunker
bad
W.
time right now for EMEA. 2 teams already going
At
into
least
their
their like
decider
trip's gonna be
matches.
short.
A third looking like they might join.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
I mean, the
It's like,
last thing
fuck
you
it,
want
we're doing
if
you guys
you're
a
in that
favor.
position,
Wait,
down,
this is
Vipers
a clean
down,
sweep.
and what we
Do you have a
wanna talk
chance
about how
for the
frequently
challenge?
you can see that. How
There's a
frequently
chance.
do you manage to find the
I don't know where we're
round
at.
ball
I
that
haven't
hit?
looked at it
And
all.
yet, this time,
It's
first
probably
man
in
to
the
go down
50s.
in that 3vx is the Viper,
Mid-50s
swinging
is
out
my
of the
guess.
pit, looking for a ranged fight, meets the operator, and that is just a done duel before it even starts. X3ET have hit double digits, and we're not even finished the first half. They're locking FPX out. This level of performance is frankly
57,
unimaginable
I think?
coming in.
I don't know if I did that math right.
They're up against the champion.
57 people.
Let's wait until it's over. That's all I ask.
Hadn't won a
Before
game
we
on land. They hadn't been able to
start
find one.
celebrating and shit.
They're just getting fucked, man.
He's just gonna get the wallbang kill through. BCJ with another. There's only 3 players surviving at the moment for FPX. They're finally gonna get the plant, and Sagetsu, he has to get so much from this position, and they're already starting to flank around from behind him. He's going to be in real trouble, but he's managed to push through, reveal
what?
theft at least, manages to get one, and still surviving in this corner. I don't know how he's still alive, and eventually he will fall. Re-aggression, though from Angel.
Wait, they're shooting back.
They're on the board?
Maybe to at
All
least
good.
get another round, but never
Angel's
mind.
not.
It is going to be
Angel's
one.
not.
That is
Should we pay out
all
predictions or wait?
FPX can muster.
Pay it out.
After
Someone arrest the
domination
kid.
on map
Second just
number
left out to
2,
die.
No, don't pay him out yet. Let's see
I can't
pistol.
even say swinging, maybe even with just
Or we
a
pay him
knockout
out. Fuck
block.
it. Nah.
It's 11
Angel needed that one. All good.
FPX are favored
No, Rez
on
on
Fracture.
Zekin.
We knew that. We knew it was
Trying to help him out.
But we said
The
they were
KDA,
favored
man.
on reason.
He's
Tom,
14 and
frankly,
6.
I have never been so
I don't want to jinx it either. I agree. I agree with that actually. Don't pay out. Don't pay out until we have the fucking confirmed green W next to our team name.
I can name like at least 5 more things that you said that's more wrong than this, Mitch. Maybe we get a graphic on that. There's a lot to talk about. We don't have a lot of time, but I want to focus on the Cypher because, Jess, we saw a Cypher on map 1. And then now we see 2 Cyphers on the same map, which we don't see very often now. What have you made of both of these players?
It 11-1. Holy.
Sagetsu gets diffed.
Holy
Sagetsu
smokies.
himself is a man that is on his own island, his own podium and echelon. That's not something that happens often.
top.
But the man is staring down the tears of death,
NA
who's
on top.
ripping him apart. Not just in utility, but in kills, multi-kills that Death's putting on the board. This man, not by himself, I wouldn't say singularly, but he is one of the keys to this absolute reckoning that FPX is going through on Breeze.
By the way, we claim Death.
I mean, we're not even surprised.
Oh, yeah. Before they, I mean,
But it's funny to see other people that are, you know?
Taken the FPX out of FPX, right? Shout clutches so you get
We
to
see
their
this shit every day,
final
right?
goal.
Like, we're living
It's
it.
all control of Death.
This is what we have to play against every day.
The amount of
Fucking
retakes
wild,
that we saw from
truly.
X3ET on this map was staggering. FPX can't get anything going, and it's fair to say that they need to win this pistol. Otherwise, they're losing the first series ever with this roster at an international event.
Jess's judgment, the gavel hits, and I am calling this.
So guess who doesn't look worried?
FPX.
That's concerning. turning.
Point, it is done. The wind is
He's
out
smiling.
of
He's
the sails.
freaking me out.
From map number 2 is absolutely gone. Anyone that wants to
Wait, is
argue
this the plan for them or what? What is it?
Look,
he's laughing at us. He's laughing at us. He hears us.
On this side, outside of Artis being able to opt defensively, I don't think that's going to be enough because XZ has so much of a round advantage.
My argument is just that it's FPX. That's what they do.
Someone that's watched a lot of Team Vitality, they came back from like a 12-1 once, but the Death think it's over.
Yeah, what don't we know?
What about you guys?
It's hard to argue against that, Tom, isn't it?
You're predicted 2 on FPX, so they can do it.
I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm really
Leak the script, damn it! What are we missing?
On the record, the VOD is there forever.
Yeah, you know. But I am just waiting for you to name your top 3
I won't
teams
comment.
Again, Tom,
the game to end.
Time and place, man. Read the room. Come on. 11:01. Things have been looking fantastic for XZ. I think you would have to be blind to miss the fact that FPX are behind, and Def, I suppose, because we've said it enough. This is domination from start to finish. An unexpected result in the first half. Now FPX will have to, well, they'll have to really surprise us.
Eric, 100 gifted if FPX comes back?
Maybe they can lose 1 round and hit OT.
You're offering me 100 gifted?
A bit of an awkward fight.
No, you offered me 100 gifted. Are you crazy? I will never ever bet ever again.
Don't find the opening duel here. Luckily, Cryo's
I've learned my mistake.
No, I'm not trying to add any voodoo to this game.
I
need them to.
I'm down for a 13-1, man.
Even scenario. Xiao also going to be.
Somehow we thought it was a short day.
Somehow we're 10 hours later.
Cryo's managed to get to. He's all the way deep on the stairs, a spot that they might not be necessarily expecting on the other side. And well, there is going to be the dart going through. He looks to challenge an insane headshot onto Xiao, and he's just claiming ground he should never have managed to get.
The pistol
I can
rounds
just fucking
for
roll
XZ,
that guy.
Looking good. Whenever you have the individual step it up like that, Artist now has to be the man to put FPX in the backpack. Already a headshot connected. Zekin and Cryo both low. Diffuse being tapped. They've got to push him. They've got to peek him, and they will. 12 rounds secured. It looks inevitable.
Pay him out. Fuck it.
Only need 1, and they
Pay him out.
So many chances.
Pay him out the points. XZ win.
How has it come to this?
Pay him out.
FPX, they've never lost these deciders at international events.
Fuck it.
Not when they've got
12-1.
their full roster. And now, this isn't a loss. They haven't even started playing.
XZ Dark Horse of the event?
It's absurd. The amount of defusals you see, the amount of clutch rounds they were able to pull out, but just
potentially.
The fact that, as said, every member of this roster is stepped
I feel like Zekin's been on, but I think the more Cryo's on,
they proved they could win
as well
versus Xerxia.
It could be
now.
Did Liquid
BCJ
make it to playoff?
They can continue that's a very, very different story.
So there's a chance EU could just be eliminated.
That's a challenge.
Liquid plays Paper Rex.
Destroying FPX.
That's wild.
Well, I think that's a story. Like what they are currently doing is something.
What the fuck happened over there?
Wild for who? Not for us.
FPX, and while Artis is at least going to be able to try and save some face in this
round. We paid out
the
points, end the game.
Managed to get them an opener.
29 and 10 Artis was on the previous map. We saw
wait, did anyone get close yet? What's the fucking stats at?
I haven't looked, honestly.
That man tearing XZ
I don't know if
down,
anyone else knows.
flicking the dominoes and watching them fall, and now 50 seconds left for XZ to make this push, a push that could end the game here, and if it doesn't, they have plenty more to reset to. Sheriff's on the other side, the Marshal from Artis.
Liquid did not qualify for playoffs yet.
He's on his way. He's
have to win
rotating
one more
through.
game.
Will there still be a site to defend though? Xiao already falling, spams through the smoker. Strong, good shot by Sagetsu, but so much more needed.
30 seconds
this team is putting their all into it, but just Angel and Zipan, 2 Sheriffs. Whoa! Shot to the head, leaving Aaron all alone. 20 seconds. He'll put his wall up, and he almost gets a kill before it blooms.
This would be the time, but I'm not saying he's gonna win this. I'm just saying this. He lost.
They know if they can deny this plant, that might just be enough. But FPX are gonna get themselves a second. They only managed to win the bonus round when it came to that first half. Well, they've won a force spy to at least keep them in the map.
Gun here.
10 more, Tom.
I feel like running out B, everyone dies from that like
DRX
side pillar peak always.
Not
It's
quite
like
this,
if you're
but-
third in line, you almost need to have someone just like ready to
DRX could have done
melt
it.
that guy.
At least that's what Achilleos told me. 10 more though.
Because like Jet always gets out, Drone's out, someone's out second, and it's always that third guy who just gets thrown from right side.
That's the thing. It feels weird to even try and comment on that.
It's just
like it is FPX.
Imagine a
they
comeback
are one
right
of the
now.
best teams in the world. They're probably the favorite coming into the
tournament. That's not gonna happen. Just because you said
have they been boomed so far in this map? Zipan though is going to start things off.
It's been one round, man. What's going on with you?
I've been swinging. Look at him.
Important factor if they
drop in.
Any chance of this comeback, and you know what? Def's been hitting some tasty
We're just toying with our food.
Think about how much this happens to us in ranks. Like it could happen.
I think this
it's versus you.
Honestly, to the play style of X3ET, he's normally one of the lowest rated players in his role. I mean, bottom 2, I think, at international events or the last one. But this time around, he's found his stride, that's for sure. Sure, he'll go down eventually, but already with 2 kills, the cost is pretty great for FPX. It doesn't look like anyone will be following up. They've done some damage. Ultimately, though, when you're this far in the lead, you know, everything else goes out the window. It's not about economy damage. It's about taking it across the line, finding that victory. It seems only moments away. A full buy to come through, a Blade Storm for Cryo, and a null command for Zekken. Ults in favor of X3ET, but FPX are close on 3. They fight for early orb. They could be getting something of their own online. Plus, Artis is pulling out the operator.
Well, we have seen a
that word is not in my vocabulary.
Not the last time they played Breeze, but the time
the word that shall not be named.
3 when still using that Yoru
73. Anyone in or no?
Same excuses this time for FPX. It is
73. Is that what it's at?
Still
no.
So.
We're gone. We're far gone.
In for Artis. Bladestorm not far away. Like I said, taking things nice and slow. They don't have to rush into things here. 9
we could go over 100 maybe.
Still needed for FPX.
Could be 200 if this goes quad OT.
Another 7 before we even.
You said we're at 73 right now?
Apparently.
Well, that's it.
I didn't count.
Then it really is.
See, the average came to me right away. It was like
2 buy round buffer. I'll give them that, but even that is a big task. Our man Artis is going to need to show up. This guy has been on point in the previous map, 29 and 10 with this very weapon.
Holy, this poor guy. Oh,
how's he alive?
Couple kills though. His teammates starting to show up, make this costly for X3ET on the way through. They're at a man disadvantage. It's better than it looked like it'd be.
Cryo's position's an interesting one, but the Seekers is going to give him
my God.
That close position. Nice shot from Zekken, but now it's all onto Aaron. He can close it here. He's going to be given the chance. Angel will drop the remaining couple, and well,
he's good at this.
At least have themselves a 4th.
Going back
though,
and then
you
just losing.
Have to feel that X3ET eventually they're going to get those
Imagine they
online.
go to overtime and
they're
they
going
get
to have
2-0.
the opportunity to throw in the likes of null commands, Hunters, Furies, like just almost cheese their way through it.
Even the Viper's pit,
yeah.
Aaron's got to be decently close, like 3 orbs away off the top of my head. Oh, it's on the screen. 2 orbs.
It's a matter of when, damn it.
You can see it. So he's gotten very close to that. I mean, you get a basically free orb.
Oh, you gotta love Team Bryce. You gotta love him.
Controlling the excitement a bit for Ned. Woo! I'm pleased, but not over the moon, you know? We still got a ways to go. 8 more.
Ash King, thank you for the
way you win these is 1 foot in front of the other.
And gifted, I appreciate you. Everyone who reset, thank you.
Serious potential for damage in this round. They've already spotted that Blade Storm. They'll look to deal with it. They know that they'll probably be peeking around here, but he's got the jump on Artis. Operator down, and the main threat of the previous map, the hero over on Fracture, now deleted, now out of the round. FPX needs someone else to step it up.
I see we dash updraft out
and
B.
That's the thing. Cryo has been a different beast in this map. Mentioned it in the last. The switch up of roles is something I think only benefited him. Moving into being that aggressor. Sure, he's still that operator player on the defensive side, but now he's leading the pack.
Oh, fuck.
With that Blade Storm online, he's going to be
a
major threat.
That it's going to end right here.
Close this out a little bit quicker. Definitely than FPX would like. The thing is, though, the read seems to be pretty decent, especially with both initiators here. And, well, it's not quite gone to plan for Cryo. He's going to fall. It's whether or not anybody else can do anything. And, well, a little awkward for Xiao.
Even a single blade hitting would have been perfect there just to make them one hit to these marshals. The way through, Zipan not going to be caught dropping down. He was seen for just a moment to push around with the Sheriff. Really not going according to
plan. What the fuck is going on, people?
Finally, Def steps
At what point do they start to get scrappy because they realize like they can't win?
If it gets to 8, I'm not watching the rest of the game.
Def is kind of nasty with the Marshall.
He really is.
That's one of the main takeaways I've had from this map in particular is just that
I go watch in bed. You guys can watch without me. I can't be here after 8. If it gets to 8, I'm gonna walk away. You guys watch. I'll watch somewhere else on my own.
12-5.
I'll say on the point of Def, I was going to say earlier we got interrupted by him hitting a couple of nasty shots. That I feel like he's really the prime example of
Mr. Tarek, how do I get my points back? You don't. You pray. You pray they can win 1 round. You pray.
And he's like, no, it's the way we play that it's much more centered around that support for gaining space and all that sort of stuff. And when you
it's a matter of when, damn it.
In this series, I think he's been very impressive. I noted it on Fracture, although we didn't really get a chance to highlight it that heavily just with the result, the way things went. But it's been fantastic to watch him.
If it goes to 8, we watch the rest on audio only.
In this iteration, whatever they've been doing in this series, it's been working for him. But more so on this map, the Marshall has definitely taken the cake for some crispy shots.
Viper's pit online now, if Aaron decides to use it.
Why would you fake a comeback?
You got BCJ almost at that Hunter's Fury, especially if they get into an after plant, that could be problematic. Again, though, Artis is going to be lurking around mid, just trying to...
I'm getting worried, actually.
...check anybody in towards the door.
It's only 5 still, but I'm starting to get worried. I don't like that.
Oversight all the way over on B, just in case anybody tries to get a little bit cheeky. The thing is, though, X3ET, I think they're expecting some level of aggression to come out. Instead, it's very, very passive from FPX. You got that Tiger giving them at least a little bit of information, but other than that, still hoping that they can find out where this push is going to be coming in.
40 seconds on the clock.
The calm before the storm.
Too possible for FPX. They did just pop a flash out double doors, but only seeing there's a player in mid at most. FPX finding the burst. The opening is theirs, but Sugetsu needs to hold on. Hiding behind, but now he's revealed his location. They're
going out, damn it!
They've given him all the chances that he needed. A few kills, and they could be right back into this. The advantage now there's the plant coming through. The drone, it's going to catch him. They revealed him. They're going to kill him any moment now. What? He's hit 1. Done damage to Xiao. He's on 10 HP. He got revealed. This man has no right to be alive, and now this could be it. The final straw for FPX.
GG.
I don't think anyone out there predicted this result for XF. Putting them in the upper echelons of the tournament seemed out of the question, but they have topped their group. And in the end, Tom, it's the team with more battalion players that takes it.
Oh, God.
GG.
I can't believe it.
Another team through to playoffs. Surprised? No.
He did so well on map number 1. Pearl picking up, I would say, the majority of rounds for his team. Certainly more than anyone else, but we saw him step back into his normal play after that. Repping the set, baby. Cryo topping out the scoreboard here, 22-11. My player to watch for this tournament. And he was certainly the player to watch here on this map, but more so is Def, to be honest. He's never up that
This is a playoff
I don't even think it's necessarily.
This is to make playoffs, yes. FPX play elimination, though.
So we have Optic in playoff, we have XZ playoff.
Player within this squad. They were so good with their trading.
And then 100 Thieves is in the low,
aggressively
versus Fnatic,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when it
in the elimination qualification.
Like 6, 7, maybe even more in a row.
So there's a world where all the teams are in playoff for an 100
squad, and then you even get down to players like Zekken. I think some of his clutches in this map in particular were the reason that.
Not gonna lie, didn't expect it, but hell yeah, let's fucking go, NA.
That 1v3 that he managed to pull off, that was finally their moment where they looked like they were gonna get back into this game. And this 17-year-old sat on that stage, managed to make FPX look like fools. And that's what they did throughout the entirety of this map. This is now a team that have gone from, okay,
congrats to XZ, man.
Last time we went straight into playoffs.
I'm just happy that they bounced back from their last performance.
They've topped their group and gone straight back through to playoffs, and now no questions can be asked of XZ anymore.
They've just defeated the previous champions, the Masters finalists.
Oh!
No. So we still have that chance of all. We still have that chance of all NA and no EU then. If 100 Thieves wins and Liquid loses their game.
Yes, there's a chance of that.
It's actually
Let's
just a really smart play. And I am definitely not huffing that cocaine right now.
Tom, you know, coming into this series, I'm gonna say what your main criticism was of X3ET.
I need a BCJ
they just
jersey.
trumped it right here and now. So they were a top-heavy team coming up against a team that isn't top-heavy. That's the main struggle. It's that sure, your Zek and your Cryo, they'll match up. But what about the rest? Well, that question is answered, and it is answered definitively. I mean, even looking at this game,
the top 4 players.
The top 4 players are all X3ET, and the guy down the bottom is Ph0en. And that guy has got to be one of the most patient role players in existence. I love watching him because it's so boring. He doesn't take stupid risks.
I will say, he's probably the guy that if you're going to take a POV, it wouldn't be the most
No, God, no.
You'd learn a lot.
If you watch a full game from his perspective, you'll learn more about how the wall looks on a certain site than anything else. But if you pay attention, you'll learn about being a good teammate. You'll learn about discipline. And that's something that
honestly,
has in droves.
listen.
We don't just need to sing the praises of the top of the scoreboard. Sometimes
I can't believe that there's a chance of no EU teams. And I don't think that Aaron realizes that it was a video camera. It's all good though. It doesn't matter. We fucking made it.
I didn't see this coming.
No, a very impressive performance. I think we've had some real upsets when it comes to our groups. Like, you look at the favorites and who's supposed to be getting through. Like, we now have some of the craziest decider matches I think we've ever had in a tournament. This event probably is the most wide open event we've ever had in Valorant. And, well, the in-zone MVP. I genuinely think it's going to be difficult. I'm going to scrap it on the phone. Like, okay, it was cool. It was a nice little gimmick.
I just think NA is shit.
I think you have to start looking down the bottom. The fact that you even have players like Zek not making the list kind of just shows how good a performance this was from the team. Because if you look at the first and third map, he was insane.
I am genuinely flabbergasted with that series, Tom. But what I have to come back to is you made fun of my power rankings, and that really hurt my feelings, Tom. But now
British Valorant though is killing it. Let's go British Valorant.
I'm not going to get behind that sentiment, Tom, but I don't know what GB is going to be saying next time now, but you know what? Thankfully, we don't have GB.
His name is Great Britain, though.
Go and get your votes in. MVP, I don't know. This whole team just played so fantastically. We'll catch you guys in a little bit. Maybe the analyst desk can give you some more insights. That's it for now.
Nice, dude. Dude, I called it before the game too, man. I was like, this would be the game that X3ET somehow win. I said my real prediction would be 2-1 X3ET. But I said FPX 2-1 because I didn't want to jinx. I just felt something in the air. Hey, check the VOD. Check the VOD. This guy's adding someone saying has EU qualified KEKW. Alright, Samuel, today's the off day. I have granted you.
Thank you so much. See you guys Wednesday.
See you Wednesday.
See you Wednesday.
Sure.
Later.
Ah.
Wait, when does 100 Thieves Fnatic match? Is that?
I think that's in like 3 days, actually.
Holy shit,
yeah,
well, tomorrow's no matches, right?
Yep, no matches tomorrow. It resumes Wednesday and it starts later. Starts at 7 for you. Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Everything we've earned from
that's good.
It's not bad.
Everything we've earned from Bad Client. Let's wager tomorrow. 2v2 sesh. Me and Somber, Shroud and Tarek.
Done.
Sorry.
It's alright, I'm out of here too, guys.
Alright, Jordan. See you Wednesday, potentially.
Yeah. Later. Are you taking a day off there?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
I actually am, yeah.
Enjoy. Rest up, eat well. Get that hand feeling.
Appreciate you.
Later, guys.
Later.
See you, Jordan. I was gonna say it at the end of the stream, but yeah.
I got the angular top though, so I'm happy. Today's a good day.
You said what?
I got an angular top. Today's a good day.
Angular top? What is that?
I'm just doing an event in RuneScape.
Wait, what is that? What is the item?
It's just a fishing top.
Wait, I don't know. Skilling outfit piece? Done.
I don't remember. Dude, I don't remember skilling outfit pieces when I played back in the day. I feel like that's something that's new.
Well, they had the minigame pieces like the frog head and stuff like that. Is that different?
Yeah, but was there skill? I don't think that's a skill. Was there skilling pieces back then?
They
I don't
had the
remember them.
cape for 99, and that's it as far as I know. Oh, they're new. No one said they're new.
Newish. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Since I'm doing a lot of fishing while doing these watch parties, I figured I'd try to get the skilling fishing.
You're probably fucking running through it, actually.
Dude, I am fishing so much. Oh my god.
You probably fished like 50 hours in the last week. That's actually insane.
It's good because since I'm Iron Man, I can't like buy my food, so I fish it. Fuck it.
Yeah. Chat. So this is the plan. Well, today I'm fucking beat from the get-go. I fucking slept 5 hours before coming into the day, but actually it went by decently. Like, I feel like the time flew by. I guess the matches were interesting, or the chat was interesting, or maybe I was interesting. Who knows? They flew by. So I will end after this interview that we watch, the X3ET winner interview, and then tomorrow is no matches. So I'm gonna use that as a day to prepare for my potential trip. Where? My potential trip?
Out. I don't know.
I didn't hear it. That was just you.
No. It was on the stream.
Oh, I didn't mute it. Oh, I see. So I'm gonna take tomorrow to prepare for my potential trip. So no stream tomorrow, but Wednesday we start at 10 a.m. and it's 2 matches a day now. So I'm gonna probably be playing ranked after. That's the plan. Wednesday we start at 10 a.m. and it's Paper, Rex, Liquid, Loud, Zeta, and then we'll probably run ranked after that because it'll be a shorter day. Not potential is confirmed. Hey, it ain't confirmed until I say it. But yeah, that's the plan. $10 a.m. What time zone? Sorry, it's 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Western, and then I guess Central European Standard Time. It would be 3. Actually, wait, 10 to... Or no, that's not true. It'd be 5. Is it 7 hours? It'd be 5, right? Or 4? I don't fucking know. It'd be 4. There you go. I don't like this new Tarek. I missed the old Tarek. Talk to me. I missed it. I did miss it. I was reading
Are you
chat.
playing ranked?
I'm not. I had like no fucking sleep yesterday. I got like 5 hours of sleep. Yeah.
You'll get some sleep tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
and
gonna
then from here on out, you're actually gonna be able to get sleep.
Yeah, 10 a.m. is fucking nice. Well, it's nice for you too, probably. Like it's
great. No, I woke up at 8 a.m. today, so like waking 1 hour earlier is easy. Just waking up at 4 a.m. man, that was fucked up.
That is fucked up. I agree.
It was. Where's Jordan?
I think Jordan pieced out.
Where's Jordan? Zelsus, my teammate.
Oh.
On V1. Oop.
Tarek's getting old. Dude, I'm fucking... Listen, I could easily play ranked right now, but there's no reason to. Like, there's a long fucking day. And, like, I don't want to play ranked and get pissed and tilted. Because I know if I play ranked right now, I'm tired. I have to eat food. Probably short-tempered. I know that if things don't go my way, I'm going to start getting pissed. There's, like, nothing. There's no... Yeah, I just don't want to do it. It just doesn't sound fun at the moment. So I'm definitely not gonna queue right now. But Wednesday we should be able to, or like the rest of the days we should, because only 2 matches, so way shorter days. Not easily upset, but extremely upsetting.
when I can think of one, and I'm not so tired. It hasn't been a.
Where's the one for APAC?
One day I will have to do this to APAC. You know, my brother's in APAC. I'm not sure I'm just quite ready, but yeah, had to do it to my EU folk, of which we all are. So sometimes we have to be humble.
You cursed it because you said that.
Righty game with Shotty Roddy. Not today, but maybe one day.
Yeah, I set myself up for that. I think overall, I will say to not take anything away from X3ET today because they were amazing. Pearl, it was terrific. Breeze, it speaks for itself. FPX did come out the second seed of Copenhagen to go into the playoffs. Like, they lost against DRX to go to losers bracket. It was with Cider, like it was with a stand-in. But you look at Optic as well. They were second seed when they went through
Copium.
Yeah.
Copium. Am I getting a speech of Copium right now?
I think the thing is just that they are always in this position. As an FPX fan, they just always take the hard path.
Just admit that X3ET pooped on them.
Oh, no.
Admit
absolutely
it.
Today. Absolutely.
He's having the worst time.
Yeah.
It's just
I love both these teams, but it's typical FPX fashion to go out the way they did. And X3ET, like, terrific performance. Nice to see more of them.
I'm going to ruin your evening even more because we have the in-zone player of the match. It's going to go to an X3ET player. Of course, you guys voted. And Banana Phone's coming third, but BCJ, so well deserved. So well deserved.
Nice, BCJ. That's what I liked. Good to hear BCJ Chicken will be around for a bit longer than...
I heard Stax wants to have a taste.
Yeah, Stax hitting the snacks at BCJ. Yeah, I love that. I'm a bit sad about a particular winner that didn't go. Oh.
Hello, Psycho. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that Pearl was a gimmick, okay? Nobody's saying that. Can you say rep the set without swearing? Is that possible? No? All right, I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
Love you, pal. Bye.
I'm gonna have to let you hang up because Psycho is actually standing by right now with Mitch Man for the Verizon post-match interview.
Thank you so much, Yinsu. And Ryan, can you leave my interviewees alone? I'm trying to get something sorted here. I have, of course, got the Don. We don't need to talk on a banana phone. We've got him in the flesh. What a fantastic series. Let's start out with a congratulations, eliminating the previous victors of Masters.
Yes, sir.
How does it feel, man?
Feels great, man. Honestly, we're looking to come into this and make a statement, and I think that we have.
I think that is pretty clear. I mean, you made a number of statements here today, not just with the victory, but in how you won it as well. Let's start out by talking about Pearl a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
We got to see that as map 1. My first cast of Pearl. It was a lot of fun watching you guys play. Were you confident coming into that map that you'd like won the veto out? Did you think FPX were maybe on the back foot?
Yeah, I really feel like we did. You know, we knew that if they deferred the veto to us, that we were going to be able to out veto them and kind of win the initial phase there. And Pearl was a map that we had ready coming into this tournament to pull out against a good team, and FPX was the perfect team to pull it out against. And I think that we showed it well.
I think you absolutely did. I mean, just on the veto, we ended up closing out on Breeze. Now, when we looked at that veto, we know FPX solid on Fracture. Map 2 going into it, yeah, give them the favor. But we were all leaning towards them on Breeze as well. It's always been a decent map for them. What the hell happened?
I don't know. I think that they thought Breeze wasn't going to be a strong map for us. You know, you look at the stats and we won 1 of our last 3, I think, but it's a good map for us, man. People are sleeping on the Breeze, and we knew that they weren't comfortable on it. And if we took it to Breeze on 3rd map, we knew we were going to close it out. So, you know, going into the end of that veto phase, we were kind of messing with them like, come on, pick Icebox. We know you're going to do it. And they picked Breeze, and, you know, so be it. This is what happens when you do that.
Well, you certainly did end up winning out the veto and how it went down. Let's talk a little bit about map number 2, though. Going in, I mentioned FPX, very solid team on Fracture. Assume you guys knew that.
You can say the series was a Breeze. What the fuck?
Come on, man. Or were you confident it'd be a little closer?
Oh, we knew they're a strong Fracture team. I mean, we picked Fracture into Xersha because we knew they were weak on it, but we knew going into these guys that they were a force to be reckoned with, especially Artis. When he gets activated, man, he's a force to be reckoned with. So, you know, we knew Fracture would be strong for him. We were confident that we could give him a good run on it, but worst comes to worst, we knew we had Breeze in the back pocket for map 3, and we could close it out.
Well, listen, you're a stylish man. There's a reason they call you the Don. There's more than one, I suppose, Don. But moving past that, we got a couple of little reactions from you here. Usually calm, cool, collected. But this time around, you're getting motivated. You're getting real animated down there on the stage. How did it feel going through this roller coaster of emotions?
Oh, it was hype, man. I mean, these 3rd matches of the day are tough. You know, it's late here. We started, 9 or 10 p.m.
Yeah,
here.
9:30.
I'm chugging lattes, chugging mochas, trying to keep myself awake. But honestly, like my team works best when they're pumped up, when they're hyped, and anything I could do from the back lines to get them pumped, to get them hyped, and keep the energy flowing, I'm gonna do it. So that's what I'm here for.
Hey, listen, I want to ask you something, right?
Sure.
You guys are often looked at as a top-heavy team. We hear it all the time. Yeah, you're Zek and you're Cryo. These guys are good, but the rest of the team are kind of trash. Now listen, my battalion boy BCJ, I've never said that, but some people do. You got anything you want to say to them?
Absolutely. I mean, I think the doubters, if you're doubting us right now, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? X3ET is here to play. We're here to win. You know, we have two superstars in Zek and Cryo, and the rest of the team are outstanding at supporting them and setting them up for success. But, you know, we are a well-rounded team. Everybody on this team can be activated at any given moment and pop off. And
we need more!
Hey, we saw that, whether it was BCJ in the pistol rounds. I mean, my man was going off. Zekins 1v3 to just really shut out Breeze. What an incredible game. Listen, one last thing before we go. We'll keep this one quick. You've qualified now. Crew and FPX have to play for that second slot. Who do you think is going to take it across the line?
That's tough, man. Honestly, I still feel FPX, they're a strong team. You know, like we may have closed it out here today, but we came well prepped and we were ready to play and firing on all cylinders. But we'll see if Crew can do the same thing because, man, Artis is a beast and Angel is a great caller. So I think that I have to give the edge to FPX there.
Well, you can see it certainly animated on the stage, but nothing but respect for your opponents here. I love that. Thank you so much for the
You're
interview.
mad your region is trash? Oh no, the chat wars.
3 got a few days off. Enjoy Turkey. We're going to toss this one back over to the desk for now.
All right.
Man.
Awesome interview. All right, guys. If you want to watch the rest of the analysis, please head over to the main stream. This is where we shall say our goodbyes to the Chatterino. Shurdo, I'll see you on Wednesday. Good luck in your games.
Yeah. Thank you. GG's.
Have a good one. Peace.
Later.
All right. Let me turn my music on as we say our goodbyes. All right, chat, this is the deal. Tomorrow I'm not streaming. It's a day off from the matches. Wednesday we resume at 10 a.m. is the next game. So that is the next time we'll be live. But apart from that, if you guys enjoy the stream, make sure to hit the follow button. I'm linking my Discord in the chat, my social media. If you want to follow me, great. If not, fuck it. It's all good. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your days. It was a great time, and we will run it back soon. See you guys. I appreciate you all. Peace.
Vente pa' acá. Fue por
24-hour stream, 24-hour stream. Going live now. Love you guys. I'll see you on Wednesday. Enjoy the break from me. See you later.